welcome everyone. And we will go live here on stream now that we are all here. And I will update your Hero Forge. Very cool.
Awesome.
As soon as I can. But yeah, random one I grabbed, not the worst. Okay, that will work. I'm gonna do that right now. Welcome back, everyone. Everyone that was here, well, everybody gets an inspiration, but everybody that was here, roll a d20, and our lowest roll can give us a wonderful recap of last session.
Not a big one.
What do we got? 13, 18, 15. We got a lot of people trying to get those numbers up tonight and avoid that recap. It's mostly just combat.
Difficult, yeah. That's super difficult.
Oh, fucking thank God.
12. Kairos saving the day, coming in at the end, giving us a recap of last session. What did we do? And you know what? I'll pull us back to Sunblight Fortress because that's all we did. Battling Iron Dwarves.
We made it all the 2 rooms. Yep.
Just a recap of last week.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. We walked into Sunblight. What the hell did we do?
We started with the mic in its sovereign room.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, we finished in there, popped out of the that room, which was right here, and we ran into a whole bunch of Durgar and their Quaggots, I believe, or Quaggoths. And we had some fun. We went pew pew. Eventually took them all down. Kind of made our way into this room. We were able to use some spores. Kairos used the spores to get this Umber Hulk under his control, and another Quaggoth under our control. Killed some more Durgard, and then we ran into Pico, I believe. Looked like a human female, but ends up, no, it was a shapeshifter. Changeling. And yeah, Kairos, all of us kind of asked her some questions, and Kairos was like, okay, whatever. She might have lied, but let's let them leave. The only thing they seem interested in doing is making some babies, I guess.
That's the goal.
And that's pretty much where we left off, with Ivar kind of stepping up and kind of saying no. And that's where we left off.
There's also a Goliath.
And as we
know all about that.
There's the Goliath. He says, nice to meet you all. Thanks for freeing me. Gonna go wait with all the dwarves.
Talaka.
Did he offer to stay? I don't think he offered to stay.
I think
you said he stayed with
them. Yeah. Maybe he stays to fight. Let me read his thing.
Like, we didn't really talk to him, I don't think.
Let me check. If released, he tries to acquire some weapons and armor. He also invites the characters to return to Wormdoom Crag, where they'll have a hero's feast. He shows no offense if you decline, but if they accept and are ready to leave, he guides them through the mountain to his home. Okay, so he does try to acquire weapons and armor, but he doesn't want to. Yeah, he doesn't want to fight anymore if he can leave.
Rude. He's just gonna abandon me. I give him a mace and he's just gonna leave.
Yeah.
He doesn't know about the peace.
He says, Kapanuk, not in good shape after being prisoner for many days. Come to Wormdoom Crag, and Meta, I'll give you a hero's feast. Okay, bye. I'm gonna go wait with
Okay,
the
bye.
dwarves.
Hmm.
I'll go pet that pseudo dragon.
What? It,
What? He leaves.
what? Oh.
Have good trip. Careful, cold outside, but you probably know that already.
You see the Umber Hulk and Quaggoth just kind of standing there like drones with the spores growing throughout. We left off on a bit of a tense situation, though, as some heavy questioning to Pekoe. Pekoe? Pekoa? I don't know. Somebody has to tell me how to pronounce that name.
Pico.
Pico.
Just Pico?
Pico.
Pico Quint. Is Pico Quint their alias? Doesn't give me a real name, I don't think. Yeah, I wish it gave me a real name for the doppelganger. What a doppelganger name like? Let's see here. Do they even have like their own names?
I don't know why they would.
Well, I mean, like,
I mean, don't they just aren't they almost always like somebody else anyway?
Pico certainly sounds like maybe a
Just
doppelganger
changeling
name. And
names.
Yeah, like a not real person's name.
no, that's
yeah,
that's their disguise. Pico, a trapper from
Okay.
Dugan's Hole. That's their fake. That's their alias. It's like
Good,
you.
man.
Wait, you didn't think that was real? Shit.
Hmm.
Looks like an attractive name. Everybody in Dugan's Hole had awful names.
Sounds about right.
They're fucking dead.
But
They're not all dead.
as
Almost
we
dead.
as we left off, you guys went to free Pico, and Ivar, I think, was going to rebuke the situation.
Yeah, Ivar thinks she is guilty, and if we unleash this creature, it will create deception, chaos, maybe not necessarily evil, but not good things to happen. So I'm gonna execute her.
What?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold up. We're not Wait, why are we executing this person?
They can turn into him, and he's afraid that they'll do that, and then he'll get child support.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Child support.
I don't
Child
think
support
executing
That's
someone
what
when they
he's
haven't
afraid of.
actually done anything wrong is a good justification for murder.
She must have done something wrong, and she's
That's
locked
where
up.
we stop with murder.
Wait, hold on.
Wait,
a
that's
second
where we
here.
start with murder.
Is your argument because the evil group of Duragar that plan on burning down most of the 10 towns and then taking them over because they worship a demon?
9 towns.
Yeah, sorry, the 9 towns.
Yeah.
And your argument is those guys locked up this person, therefore this person's a bad person?
I think there's a reason. I think it's being deceptive as to why it's truly here. And if it is let go, its true purpose is going to be revealed, and not good things are going to happen.
So you want to kill a potentially innocent person on the idea that they might do something bad in the future?
With the deceptive vibe she's giving me and the creepy date rape baby stuff, yes.
What is this about date rape baby stuff?
It's more like catfishing.
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess, kind of.
Okay, let's be real. If we killed every single person that we came across that was weird, creepy, and deceptive, we would be killing like most of the people we meet.
That would be us. We'd be dead.
Yeah, people would
We
kill
would be
us.
dead.
Well, she's not us, so
Yeah, that doesn't mean we should murder her.
That's some real victim mentality.
And that's what
you
it
got
is.
going
It's
on there,
murder.
man.
you stop here in murder? I don't think so.
What,
I'm
the
pretty
innocent?
set.
Yes. That is
I
usually where
don't
you
think
stop.
this. No, I don't think this creature is innocent. I think this creature is capable of something and has done something that we haven't found out.
Yeah, but you're wanting to kill someone on the suspicion that they might be bad.
All the evidence I have, yeah.
Well, this is medieval times. I guess you do get away with shit like that around that.
I don't think it's medieval.
think
but-
we- I don't think we have due process
maybe we
yet,
would get
dude.
away with it if we weren't here, but we're better than that. We are
Due process
heroes.
exists.
The people of Icewind Dale look up to you.
Yeah,
We need to set an example.
heroes.
That's right.
I disagree.
What would be
That we're
a hero?
heroes.
Yeah, wait, which part do you disagree with?
Where you disagree.
Little column A, little column B.
Okay, fair enough. Either way, I vote we should
Um,
not murder an innocent person.
I don't think they're innocent.
I also don't think they're innocent.
He doesn't want to be a bird.
While all of this is going on, Kyrus is comparing notes with Avarice about why our fireballs are not hitting as hard as they should.
23.
Hey,
23.
man.
I think it's just the cold weather. Perhaps
Yep.
Navistus has abandoned me.
I had not thought about that. That is brilliant. Yes, I will take that into account going forward. We will have to try again. Very good. Thank you.
Remember when you guys glassed that cave? What happened to that? Bring that back.
But yeah, basically that's just to say Kyrus has kind of turned away from that situation. So it's like, whatever you guys are doing.
Yelling at a wall.
With that, a bit of a stalemate, as Saloon seems to not really like the prisoner much either, from what I can tell. And Radagast
Only
and
because he
Cash
doesn't want to be a bird.
interject on the killing. The doppelganger looks out in doppelganger form right now. I don't
What's
want
your
to hurt
name?
anyone. I don't have a name. I'm a changeling.
How
Doppelganger. I
how no name?
take on the guise of others.
What do you call yourself in this form?
Well, right now they're in their doppelganger form.
I
and-
know.
Yeah, and they just kind of shrug. I don't stay in this form.
I'll tell you what. What if we just leave her here and we worry about this later? Because we are still neck deep in.
Wait, it's
shit.
cold.
It's cold everywhere.
You could at least give
Doesn't
me
change
some
regardless
clothing.
of where you are.
I guess I'll just take out like one of our blankets, and hand the blanket to the doppelganger. Be like, "We'll come back for you once we finish with all the Duragar."
She eats your arm. No, not really. You give her a blanket.
All right, kill her. There we go.
You give her a
Alright.
blanket. Yeah, you guys leave her there for now. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
So, just to be clear, last time with the session I missed, we did not kill Sunblight, right?
No, we have not found him yet. We
Okay.
killed this thing and then revived it with mushroom powers. So that was really it. Just that fight took forever because we were stuck in a hallway.
With that, we are back in the forge. Pillars surrounding
go.
the area. A large cavernous forge, 20-foot high, little towers on the corners. Guards, for the most part, all cleared out and taken care of. Been rather quiet.
Did we go down checking out what this was?
Nope.
Well,
But that is where
Let's
Saloon
go find
initially
that
flew down, as you see a hole above this area, and you
I
can
see
see...
some icons I'm not supposed to see.
No, you're fine. You can see cage doors with giant lizards.
Oh. Ah.
You guys killed 2 Duragar that were guarding the area, but caged giant lizards. They look like pets, mounts, like stables.
Giant lizards. Would they be beasts? Would I know that, or are they like
Yeah, they look like
some
beasts.
other? Okay. Well, in that case, I guess I will cast Speak with Animals. If I can find it. Here we go. Bam. Speak with Animals. And I'll just kind of walk up to him and be like, "Hey, what are you guys
Put
doing
this
here?"
on first.
Put what on?
I'm gonna hand you my mask. The mask of the beast.
Oh, what does that do?
Gives you advantage with the animal stuff.
Oh, cool.
There you go. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. It gives you animal friendship.
Which I think gives you advantage, right?
I think so.
Yep. Let's see.
On your companion's arm, burn zip. If it has 4 or higher, it fails because it's too smart for its intelligence.
It lets you charm them. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's up to you. You can try to charm.
Well, I'll just try talking to him first, just see what they have to say before I use your special mask. But yeah, so I'll just kind of walk up to him and be like, "Hey, what are you guys doing here? You all like mounts or something?"
You see that the first one that you kind of go up to and talk to, it immediately kind of skitters away from the door at first. And then you see its tongue sticking out, and it just says, "I eat that."
Is it
Talking
pointing
about
at
onion.
Oh, I go, "No, sorry. I'll pull out some jerky though." Be like, "I got some jerky if you want it."
The tongue quickly coming to the door cage bars and sticking out and grabbing at the area.
Okay, I'll just kind of toss the jerky because I don't want to risk it biting my hand off.
Takes a moment, swallows it whole. No chewing.
Okay. What do you all do around here? You have like jobs?
You see, as he
I work
finishes
in
eating,
finances.
give me a persuasion with advantage. Let's see if he wants to tell you what he does around here. You're not his keeper.
Oh yeah, you know me, super awesome at my persuasion checks.
A
Wow.
5. You see that he looks up and he says, "Where's our master?"
Um. Well, he was. What happened to the master? Would I know? It's out of character
Yeah,
because
he
you know
looks
I
like
wasn't
he's
here.
dead right there.
He might be one of
um,
these corpses. We don't really
Uh,
know.
yeah. So I'm actually gonna be like, yeah. Actually, he didn't make it. You can eat his body though if you're really feeling it.
Uh,
You hungry?
you see, well, you know what? Let's give him a wisdom save.
Yeah, how loyal are these underfed lizards?
You see that he kind of goes up to the door. He says, "Sure."
Okay. Kind of
Slide it
go.
over.
Onion's just gonna, I guess, grab the guy by the collar and just kind of drag his body over to the big lizard.
Okay. Yeah, you throw him a
Did
dwarf.
did we hear these people talk at all? I don't remember.
Not these guys down here.
Where?
We kind of threw down pretty quick.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Did you hear what guys talk? Oh,
The
these
dwarves.
guards?
Mhm.
No, yeah, not really. You just were in a fight with them. They enlarged and came running at you. Yeah, but yeah, he just looks like a lizard mount. Can you not see Cash?
Everything's gray
Dark vision.
because I have the dark vision. But
Look like
it's
everything's
not like in
not
color.
visible at all. It shouldn't be in color unless you put on a torch. The only thing glowing right now with color is the lava.
And it must be incredibly uncomfortable for these lizards to live here.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe
Uh,
they'll be more likely to, not attack us if we free them. Um,
Quick question, Nick. Can you
Yep.
remind me, the Umber Hulk, can it communicate with me? I know that I can give it commands. Can it? I can't remember if it's telepathic or not, or if it just follows my commands. How does that work again with these spores?
I'm pretty sure that they are just kind of servants that obey. Let me see.
I don't think
Because
they
of
have like a personality or anything. It's like a plant, essentially.
yeah,
The
I
servant
just want to
loses-
know
I
if
got it right here. The servant loses all known languages, but it responds to orders given to it by the myconid using rapport spores. So yeah, so it sends commands out with spores, so telepathic spores.
so. Would a Kairos have any idea that it spotted something to the south? Because I can see this thing.
Yeah, yeah. He knows that there's creatures in the room to the south.
Okay.
Spidey sense. It's very
Yeah.
vague.
So, so yeah, the Umber Hulk would probably be, because I had him kind of out here on telling him to be on the lookout, so he'd probably be pointing or something. And Kairos would say, everyone, I think that there are more to the south in that room over there. Pointing towards there.
We're talking to lizards.
Well, Cash is
Uh,
talking to lizard. We're just kind of listening to a bunch of hissing.
Eh, just saying, perhaps there is more than big lizards listening to you.
Hey, big lizards. Oh,
Do
they
you think
can't.
they think
They
they
can't
understand the
understand
hissing?
me.
I don't.
do you want me to translate to the lizards what you're trying to tell them?
Yeah, tell them that there's people in the other room that they can eat if they want to help us.
Okay. Hey lizards. So there's some people in the other room. If you want to eat them, that's totally cool. If not, we'll probably just come back for you guys later. How are we all feeling on this?
Give me another persuasion advantage. You need at least a 10.
Okay. Persuasion with advantage.
Guidance!
That's pretty low, man. You guys
With
like a
Oh,
guidance.
with guidance, let's
50-50
go.
chance.
1d4.
You're the mayor, man. Your charisma's off the charts.
Yeah, I got the mayor job through acts of bravery, not so much my ability. Yes, yes.
Look at
Hey, just enough that they don't attack. You free the lizards and they begin to consume the corpses on the ground instead. You see them swallow the Duragar whole, one by
Oh my
one,
god.
until they all look pretty full. And
Sweet.
then they bask by the lava pool, warming up.
Did my token disappear because everything went black all of a sudden?
You might have clicked on something that wasn't your token and
Or
fucked
if you
yourself.
unclick.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that thing where you highlight nothing so that it finds your token, but it's not working. Oh, there I am. Well,
Nothing
okay.
down here? Yeah.
No, so I can hover over my token and see the name, and I can see the little blood splatters, but everything else is black. I'm just gonna reload the screen, see if that
I was
helps.
having that issue last week too. So just be forward
Sometimes
fuckery.
it be like that.
I do sometimes.
So the lizards are just eating up all the dead bodies, basically, is what I'm hearing.
Yes, yeah. They start to consume the dead Duragar and they relax by the nice warm lava pool. But they don't attack you.
Cool.
Alright.
It does say they're
Cool
typically
lizards.
hostile, but you fed them Duragar. You convince them. You let them chill.
Nice.
People. We feed
Uh,
them their own aloners.
Good job, Saloon. I would have never thought to convince them by feeding all of the dead Durgar. Not how I imagined my day going, but here we are. Would we know where these things are from? I'm assuming they're not native to, Icewind Dale. Are they from the Underdark with the Durgar?
Exactly, yeah. You think that they are Underdark creatures, much like the Umber Hulk and the Quaggoths.
Okay. Okay, everyone. So once we're done with this, we also have to come back and let the lizards go back down to the Underdark.
Well, there's a big ass cave that leads down there. We're pretty sure, so I could just go that way.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Just kind of look at the lizards, and I'm like, okay, you guys wait here. We'll be back.
But what if we add one to our weird fucking bar?
Our menagerie of creatures.
Yeah. What if we just add another strange thing?
Are you sure about that? Did you just not see
I don't
them?
like the cult.
They just ate the dead Duragar with one bite.
Yeah. Well, if they try to eat a patron, the mummy will punch them, and then it'll get mummy right and die.
Yes, but what if Patron gets eaten first? Then we will get lawsuit.
Do we?
Guys, I'm gonna be the one to say it. They are lizards, and this is a very cold place.
Too bad I said it first.
What the hell is a lizard?
That was my natural 20 nature check.
Indeed, you hear Saloon, like, just the camera pans down. The only reason Cash is high is because he's mounted on Onion. The camera pans down to, like, Saloon, just like, I said it first.
Anyway.
The Umber Hulk is ready to open this door, and Kairos would tell you, be ready. There is something on the other side. I do not know what, but be ready.
Any chance of
Okay.
a short rest before we go forward?
Do we need one?
Uh,
I think
I
everybody.
mean, if he needs to rest
Good
up,
enough.
I think it probably wouldn't be the worst idea.
I have one spell slot left, and some of my stuff is gone, but I could use some health back.
Um,
I don't. Do you think they'll just let us?
I mean, we
Well-
spent a decent amount of time talking to lizards. I at this point, I feel like if someone was gonna rush out of the door, they would have already done it.
Well, fair point. I will pass 10 minutes. But you think that overall, if you tried to spend an hour, that it might be up to like a random 20-sided number generator possibility of something happening.
20-sided number generator. I wonder what
Yeah,
that
just
is.
The
like
hell does
you just
that
like you
mean?
start to think that
What are you
like
talking about?
there's like some overgod watching from above that just gonna roll some kind of edged piece of
Metaphorical
material that
All right, let's just go in. Fuck it.
it's your call, guys.
I mean, if you want to take a rest, I'm cool with taking a rest. So I don't care.
What if the Umber Hulk goes under the ground and digs up on the other side of the door?
Aren't we standing on a bunch of stone?
Also, how does that help us?
He'd be over there. He could just kill him.
Well, at that point, why don't we just open the door?
Yeah, why don't we just open the door then?
Just have him go in first. This thing's dead, right? Like, it can't feel pain or emotions.
No, I
Well,
think it's like a.
It
a
could
robot was.
surprise. It could surprise whatever is beyond the door.
Didn't it cause like a minor earthquake when he went down there? imagine
You
that.
guys don't think you've been stealthy. Do you guys want to try to stealth up to the door?
No.
As
Hell
we
no.
yell
There's
about
been
lizards
like
and fucking
a lot of
mosquito
noise in general. The Umber Hulk doesn't seem to think that there's that much activity in the very next room. Despite the fact that Kairos can see a token through the wall, he doesn't think there's that much activity behind the wall.
Yeah, Kyrus can't see anything, but the Umber Hulk is like.
Again,
I don't know.
he cannot. There's not a lot going on back there. Not a lot of
Yeah, like
movement. There's no walking. There's like his
Okay.
tremor sense is barely being set off, and you guys are worried about opening a door. So
Just
I would
open-
say
I
don't
open the door.
don't
fucking up.
metagame this hard. You go up to
I
a
open the
door,
door.
and as you open the door, thank you. All right, let me describe the room.
Those fucking aliens again. Get them.
It's the fucking aliens again, except this one is
grew
tied up. Inside of the room, you can hear loud mechanical noises that seem to come from behind the southern wall. Clanging of a heavy grinding stone, much like the elevator noises you heard in the around the elevator. Same similar machine noises. Standing in the middle of the room, facing the double doors to the north that you all open up, as Ivar rips open the two doors, you can see there's a 7-foot-tall statue of a female Duergar in scale male robe. The top of its head has been sheared off, making space for a stone brazier that gives off a flickering flame. I'm sorry, the top of the head above the eyes has been sheared off, so just like half of a face, which is even weirder. Chained to the statue's pedestal is an emaciated, malformed creature with rubbery, purplish gray flesh, a bulbous head with a metal plate bolted to it, and sinister eyes. It is tied up, chained up, mind flayer. Looks like he's been beaten, tortured, strange metal plates attached to him. And he's just kind of slumped up against the statue.
Oh fuck! What was those squidlings' names?
I don't remember. I could look them up.
What do you
Don't even
know
know
roughly
if we
what
got them.
session that was?
It's like 12 sessions ago.
I'll just look it
Troll
up in the
find.
book.
Well, back then.
But no, go ahead. What do you guys do?
I was gonna walk in sounding like them and say we met them and if he knew who they were. I mean, they both have tentacles on their face.
We really didn't learn a whole lot about those Squid League, so I mean, it checks out as far as I'm concerned.
It's fucking
Kyrus
right
had
up my alley.
Yeah, Kyrus kind of knew what they were, and I assume he'd kind of know what these.
You know what a mind flayer is. Yeah.
Yeah, Kyrus would be. Do not approach. Do not. It will try to get in your head quickly. You must kill that thing right now.
Ivar will approach it.
Not very good at listening today.
Would the rest of us know what a mind flayer is? Like, have we heard stories about that?
We've dealt with them before.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
pretty
Well,
sure
I
they're-
mean, were
I
those
think,
like?
I think those
I
were
guess I'm
described
talking
as
like.
mind flayers. Those just were small.
Yeah. I guess I'm talking more like traditional, like Underdark mind flayers.
It
you know?
says out loud in Undercommon.
Well, checking languages.
Does anyone understand Undercommon?
Hell.
Think
Kyrus.
Kyrus.
Kyrus does, yeah.
So most of you hear, as Ivar steps forward, Nure mistala barso nore. Kyrus, you hear him say, You're not the doer guy. Did Zardock hire you?
Kyrus would look at the others and, oh, great. Now it is trying to ask if we were hired by the Duragar. Oh, I'm guessing it is probably prisoner of the Duragar, but don't trust it. Illithid like these, what do you call them? Mind flayers? Very dangerous.
Why are they so dangerous?
They get into your head, make you do what they want, and when they get a little bit hungry, they snack on your brain.
Oh, so what are they, like parasites or something?
No, very intelligent, very dangerous. You don't even want to know how they reproduce.
Kyrus, as you peek into the room, you kind of still way in the back here, but as you peek in and see the mind flayer, give me a medicine check.
Medicine check.
Okay. You can tell that a major surgery has been done to its head and a metal plate has covered that. You don't know what.
Oh, great. Do you see that metal plate on this? Oh, the Duragara probably tried to mess with its. Oh, that is. I don't know what they did, but somebody played in its head for real.
You mean like a cadaver experiment almost?
Perhaps, except it not cadaver,
alive.
it's
You-
still
you know
alive,
what I
you
mean.
know?
None of you
Yeah.
know Undercommon, do you?
And I
I-
No.
answer back to him in undercomment. Yes, I understand you all right, but be
Mm.
quiet. We're trying to figure out if we're going to kill you or not.
Mhm.
I'm gonna babble in the undercommon that the squidling said, so I have no idea what I'm saying, but I'm just gonna speak back to him in his own language.
What the fuck
He
are those things? It's talking about a spaceship?
hears you speak
What
out
else did
in
they
Yeah.
talk about?
Quite like, oh, spaceship crashed. Need thing to fix it. Ooh, you have thing to fix it.
he speaks out in deep speech back. But you don't know what he says, just
I do. If he's speaking deep speech, I know deep speech.
Oh, you do know deep speech?
I know deep speech.
Oh shit, that's amazing. He says in deep speech, someone civilized of a tongue. Undercommon is such a disgusting language, as is common. How did you learn deep speech, little one?
Iris, what did he say?
I don't know. Now he's talking
What the f-
googly-gook.
Yeah,
I
most of
don't
you
know
hear
what
like
he
the
said.
language change to like a gurgly kind of rolling noise.
I think he's broken.
And then you just hear Saloon start speaking in it.
I think that's normal. That's kind of like expected at this point.
She's gonna respond back. I heard it by a lake.
Hmm. Bring me to this crash. Perhaps they could help me. The Duragar have tortured my mind. I can't use any of my powers anymore.
Crash exploded.
Then kill me. No one can help.
Okay. You guys just watch me walk up after speaking to him and stab him.
Like, what do you mean you don't understand what he's saying anymore? It's not like, oh my god!
With that, you don't even have
What
to
the fuck
roll.
was that?
He's tied up and restrained. You just slice through and he dies.
Well, alright.
He wanted to die.
He wanted to die. Well, this is good. We don't want any of those alive. Very
I killed
dangerous.
him because he wanted to die.
I suppose the last ones we ran into did try to eat Avaris's brain, so that was a thing.
The Kairos would give the would ask the Umber Hulk, Is there any, do you sense anybody else nearby? And the Umber Hulk would point down to these doors here.
Indeed, you see a room filled with doorways, and in particular, the one to the south. The Umber Hulk does sense some movement in that room. This one is walking around.
Careful, something in that room over there.
Yes, very careful.
Yep, kick it open.
As you shove the door open, you see praying by a small altar that he's made. Turns around as the door opens, expecting someone else. Ah, Zagder. Who are you? In Dwarvish. Let me share his art here first.
He
You
just hears the
see-
same thing repeated back to him in his own voice.
You see a Duragar priest, it looks like, praying by some tablets of chartling.
It's a pretty cool hat, man.
It's a pretty cool hat.
Pretty cool hat.
And as he turns, he says out in common, "Who are all of you?"
Hello. We're the two silvers. We're here to negotiate peace in a term.
To negotiate peace.
Yeah, they've been breaking down pretty heavily, just so you know. Who
You
are
said
you?
this priest was praying.
Yeah, you see the room is filled with stacks of granite tablets, much like you see in the corner of his picture there. And you can see that he was like praying at some of them, and there's like some scribing on them. But he turns as you open the door, and his eyes kind of glow. He says, "I am Klondor, a priest of Deep Dura. I have been contacting her on behalf of Zardarok."
Is that the same one that was in the one room with the naked lady
This
statue?
it looks like another statue of Deep Dura here, and yeah, you've
Okay.
seen her. You've seen her all throughout the place.
Cool.
I want to use divine sense to get an idea of what he's trying to do back here.
He's just talking to God, man.
Well, first of all, you feel the presence of evil, scent in the air, that of deep brimstone. You feel consecrated ground all about as all of the black tablets seem to kind of seep with this aura of desecrated ground. Much like the chartling weapons and the chartling throne you've seen, that same aura comes from all of the black tablets. The creature itself standing in front of you is not a Duragar. You sense a fiendish aura about him, as flames seem to kind of glow about him as his eyes are glowing red.
Ivar reaches for his longsword and attacks.
Oh wait, oh god.
We'll roll into initiative as the longsword is pulled out. The creature breaks his disguise. You all see... Actually, let me get the art for it. A barbed, spiky, devilish fiend begin to form in the area, wearing just a hat. Just a,
Got
just a
that
little,
cool hat still, yo.
just a not the same hat, just a hat.
Oh, what the fuck? Is
It's a
that changed?
It's a hat of disguise, just like a nice little top hat. But you all see a barbed devil in front of you. We roll into initiative.
I'm trying, man.
For some reason, it rolled my initiative twice.
You have advantage?
No, I might have just accidentally clicked it twice. But the first one was a 13.
Is there an invisible
Oh, thank
cache
you.
somewhere? There's an invisible.
You know what?
There's an
I
invisible
think that
cache.
might be. Yeah, like when I
Mhm.
first joined the session today, I had to drag my token onto the screen because I couldn't see anything.
Yeah,
and
it's
it wasn't
it's
picking up
it's
the
because there
token.
was an invisible cache that's taken care of. But yeah, this Duragar priest in disguise, a devil. Get his initiative in. Nat 20. Still not as fast as Saloon, but a good roll for him. Saloon, you're first to react, though. You hear the sword come out from Ivar and step forward to swing. And as he begins to transform from his Durgar body into this devilish creature, you step forward into the door. Great sword out. That will miss as it quickly kind of backhands the great sword up against the wall. I will not be intimidated by a group of adventurers.
Don't think he can have an attack of opportunity.
You run away?
Yeah.
He will take that attack, clawing out towards you. Natural 1. He gets a 20 on the initiative, but not quick enough to swipe at you, as you are quick, darting underneath him. Ah! Get back here. And you quickly get out of the way, running to the back of the room. Anything else on your turn?
Oh.
You kind of at the bottom of the tank around here.
Let's see.
I have like 3 spell slots left, but I don't want to use them.
Yeah, it's alright. I know that feeling.
We'll get him a new token for while he's transformed here.
Oh my god, he's huge!
Oh my
Yeah, I was
god.
like, whoa.
Oh, he's huge. Now, 1 second. Let me put this in. Do that. Update. Huzzah.
He's still pretty big.
He's a big boy. Spin him around.
He has tank controls, guys. Don't worry.
He has tank controls. Have to side strafe.
Just run in a circle. They'll never catch you.
As Saloon steps in before you, Ivar stabs forward. This creature transforms, bursts through the door, and is going to take a multi-attack on you.
Shields up.
It's actually we're gonna first throw a fireball at Saloon as she's running away. With a hurl
That a
flame.
spell?
No, it's
Oh.
it's an attack. A critical
Yeah.
hit too. You're gonna take 66 fire damage as a fireball follows you across the room, and then he steps forward and will attack at Ivar with the other 2 attacks. 29 fire damage.
Wait, shouldn't he get disadvantage?
It was before he steps forward. He's gonna throw out a
Oh.
fireball and then step forward and do the rest of his multi-attack on you in melee.
Okay.
If I can see him, I will react with He succeeded, so I'm going to chrono shift that.
He crit? What's that?
The attack on Saloon.
30 feet. You're too far.
Is that only a 30-foot thing? Oh man, so that means I'm going to have to use.
He's 60 feet. 55.
Yeah, I'm going to use. God damn.
Are you?
Because it is for 60 some odd damage, right?
29
Oh, 29 on Saloon?
damage.
Yeah,
These grits are pretty.
Only
fucked up right
29.
now.
only.
It's a solid hit.
Yeah, I only have one spell slot left, and it's a 3rd level.
You can
so-
use it here. It's up to you, though.
No, I'd not.
Are we sure
I'm
that distance is right?
fine.
This says
Alright.
I'm 20 feet from this fucking guy.
Yeah, these are 10-foot squares.
Oh, okay.
All right. Then 29 fire damage bursts into Saloon. He steps forward and he's going to claw and then tail out the doorway as his barbed appendages come swinging towards Ivar. Another critical hit. This is his
God.
3rd critical in this combat.
Yeah, but that's
Already.
normal damage.
He's cheating.
It's still
Oh yeah, you got adamant.
it's still insane. He has rolled 3 criticals in this combat.
He's cheating.
Adamantine armor, claws go up against it and scrape off. Regular damage. 7. He then goes for a tail attack as the tail whips around and whacks across. A 17, I think, misses? It does.
Yeah, 17 misses.
And he will kind of hold the doorway there with where he's at, just right where he's at. Kyrus.
All right. Kyrus is. So the first thing is Echo the Owl is going to come over to Kyrus and give him the help action. Kyrus is then going to look at that devil and give him a firebolt with advantage. Ooh.
There, that's a devil.
Don't worry about it. Let Kyrus play his thing, and if he messes up, he messes
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
A
I-
firebolt.
No,
You will
The
see.
player knows that Kyrus doesn't remember any of this.
Good
Well,
to go.
he was born yesterday.
Either he was either way. A 19 would hit, but yes, indeed, immune to fire.
Yeah. And then Kyrus would shout out to the Umber Hulk to go and attack, and the Umber Hulk, seeing that there's a lot of people in the way, is going to start tunneling. And so it moves at half speed.
Then you have to half it again, don't you?
So it's going to dash. It's going to dash to here, which I can't do because of walls, but it goes underground to there.
But burrow into this room, sure.
Yeah, so I guess that'll leave a big old hole, right?
It starts to sense things in this next room. A
Ooh,
small
boy,
grouping.
does it ever.
Yeah, a small grouping of Duragar through the wall. It also senses a hollow spot, a secret tunnel. I don't know how it would tell you that, but it at least knows it's there.
Secret tunnel.
But for now, Kyrus, it moves.
All right.
You shoot that out. It hits the creature right in the chest. He looks out and the flames kind of smoking off of him. No damage seems to have been taken. Avarice just kind of leans in and says, I don't think that was because you hit weakly.
It appears to be immune, and that will be my turn.
She is going to, with that, pull out her Well, actually, she'll just pull out a wand and do, I think, magic missile on it. Seeing that her only ranged attack is also fire-based if she does not use a spell. We're going to tear through these spells, but we're, good distance
wait.
through the dungeon.
I don't think our friends are in the initiative, are they?
Who's not?
The Krakow Spore Servant and the...
Summons and NPCs can go on your turn unless you want to
Okay.
roll them into initiative.
No, we're good.
As long as we got all the players. Don't forget about your direwolf Radagast. He's
I
out
don't
there.
even know where he is right
He's,
now.
he's out here chilling.
Can't see him. He's gonna stay there.
I'll
No
pull him into
idea.
the room.
Thank you.
All right, Kyrus.
I could have clicked on him, but then I wouldn't be able to see fuck all.
That was your turn. Magic missiles come out, blast the creature. 12 damage that he cannot avoid. Takes all of that. That is going to be her turn. She's going to get out of his line of sight. Just take to the wall here and just say, well, don't just stand there. Radagast, you're up.
But well, that fire stuff didn't look like it worked so good. So I'm gonna frostbite him. 15 con save. Fif- 15 con save.
Got you, I got you.
All right, take your fucking damage, and then add 4 to that, cause fucking cold is my baby.
He's resistant.
Fuck. So 6.
So half damage, and then I'll add 2. You got it.
Yeah. So 6, and then he has disadvantage on his next weapon attack roll.
Disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
And then the wolf will blindly charge in, unable to see. Oh wait, there's light in here. Why is there light in here?
Most of these rooms are lit up. I think this room
Then
is
he
lit
will
up.
not swing at disadvantage. He will swing at advantage. Because pack tactics.
Yeah, and this statue had a brazier in the head or something.
I think, yeah, that's why it was. There's a brazier in the statue's head. Some of these rooms have braziers. Some don't. A lot of them were staying warm with that.
14 strength
Beautiful.
save.
25 absolutely hits. Damage, and I think it will make him make a strength save. No, it won't. Here we go. Does succeed on the strength save, but
9,
takes the damage.
Not a magical. It's just a regular ass bite.
Yeah, the wolf shoves his head into there and just starts to chomp in on the creature's arm as it pulls back, or grabs the tail as the tail like lashes back in, and just pulling on it, chomping down.
Did that look like it worked? It didn't look like he had some kind of buffer against that? Just a regular ass bite?
It looked like half damage.
Fuck!
I mean,
Yeah.
he's yeah,
I mean, it's what
which
he's
is
got,
what
he's
he
got.
actually gets 4 health back. So good call.
Hey man,
It didn't auto apply. It gave him all 9.
fucking demons, man.
All right, I'm just gonna attack him with the longbow. Kind of just poke my little halfling body around, kind of underneath. So I guess stand underneath the dire wolf and just fire off some attacks. Does that hit?
21 definitely hits.
Sweet. Normal. Favored foe.
And you ignore cover as well. I would factor in cover, but I think you ignore it, right?
No, I do not.
Okay. Either way, 21 is going to
yeah.
hit. But
Cool.
the dire wolf is causing, just everybody in the doorway. It does create some cover.
Just
Okay.
shoot through him, man. He's fucking not long for this.
You hit either way here. 12 damage. Favored foe.
I didn't roll my favorite foe damage. That's lame. Here's a d6. Wow, 1 whole damage.
All right.
Anyway,
favored
I'm gonna make a
foe.
second attack.
You're
If I move over
concentrating.
over here, will I still have the cover effect, or would that get rid of
Because
it?
it's just a doorway and there's 2 people in it. Yeah, it's just the factor is
Okay,
that
then.
you don't have a clear shot on him.
I'll just stay where I'm at, take another shot. Like, yeah, shot number 2.
It's only basic cover though. It's not heavy cover. That will miss because of it.
Dang it. Like, onion to me! And I gotta hop on Onion's back, and I guess we'll back up so there's not so much, like, stuff clogging up the doorway.
Ivar, first to go to swing. Unfortunately, initiative disagreed. Bottom of the initiative.
Yeah, I'm screwed. Let's see. Bonus action is gonna be. I'm gonna go ahead and try to shove this creature prone.
All right,
Uh,
multi-attack,
so
bonus action,
anyway-
shove.
Strength save or strength check. Sorry, athletics. He needs to beat a 26.
Okay. What is his athletics? +3. He cannot beat that.
Okay, good to go. Then I'll make 2 swipes at him, with advantage.
Yeah, and
Here's the
nothing
first
against
one.
prone, so let me throw him prone. You knock him right onto the ground, just bash the creature down. After everybody takes a swing, he throws out fire, claws against you. You bash him into the room. He falls prone. 2 swings.
Yeah, I'm trying to do it. For some reason, Beyond isn't working. Advantage.
18 is gonna hit.
Okay, then I'll go damage. Normal.
12 damage with
12.
the blade. Bites
And
into his
then-
flesh.
Another attack with Tanamir. Advantage.
15 just hits.
Outstanding. All right. Don't have the damage button yet, but I'll just click this again. Normal.
10 more damage.
10. Okay, and as a prone creature, can I like walk over him to get to the other side of him?
Technically, no. He's still in the way, even prone.
Okay. Then I'll step to the side
All
here,
right.
and that'll be my turn. Well, actually, no. I have this creature. I have the Spore Servant.
The Quaggoth.
Yep.
Running in behind you, stepping forward as you step out.
Awesome. Let's see. Attack him. Multi-attack. How many multi-attacks how many attacks do I get with this?
2 claw attacks.
Good to go. Here's number.
They'll have advantage and flanking here. So +2 at advantage.
So it's fine.
That's gonna hit.
Let me roll it again for the advantage. Sorry. Almost a nat 20.
That's all right. First one hits.
All right, and then roll the damage for that.
Nice. Max on
9.
the first. He is basic damage, so it's halved, unfortunately, but still.
Good to go. Then
4
I'll
damage.
do 2 more because I can't press advantage on this.
That's okay. Much better. Second swing, 23 hits.
And then last bit of damage. 5.
5 reduced down to 2 as the Quaggoth starts to scrape in, but you can see the creature's flesh just a little too thick and too strong.
Okay. I don't think the Quaggoth has any more movement. I wish I could move back a bit, but he has 20, and that was like 14, 15 feet.
It's 15. He has 5. He could step like here or here, but he would
Yeah.
promote an op attack.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, we'll
I
do
gotta
a
give people room.
disadvantage claw attack then. Natural 1.
Awesome.
Kragoth steps out of the way. Saloon, top of round 2.
I'm going to toll the dad.
Oh, Saloon got fucked
Toll
up.
the dead. Saloon got hit with a heavy fireball. You see that as you like turn, she's just smoldering with flame. Wisdom saving throw. Natural 20 again. The devil has thrown so many nat 20s at you guys already.
What if I just banish him? What the
What
heck?
if I just disappear?
He's gonna stand up,
Banish him.
and in a rage, he's gonna step forward and come at you, Ivar, with... Well, actually, you know what? You're pretty heavily armored. He's gonna rush forward, just kind of push through this small opening that's left, and he's gonna rush at the mage behind you.
But
You see a full multi-attack coming at Radagast. 23
mm-hmm.
and 24 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
He hits you twice.
Ow.
You take 15 damage.
Ow.
He'll then tail attack. This will be at Ivar. As the tail swings out of the doorway and whoosh, goes to scrape across, but slams up against armor. No barbs penetrating through. Let me just see. You know, they give him this cool feature where if he's grappling someone, he does extra piercing damage, but they give him some shit athletics.
Hmm.
You'd think he'd be proficient at it. Kyrus.
The Umber Hulk still under the order to attack that thing will tunnel.
Tunnel out behind it. Yeah, it won't be able to move through walls. I got you.
All right. To there, and it will unleash its 3 attacks, which is 2 claws and 1 mandible. So claw number 1. Probably with a +2 or +4 because it's surrounded.
It is fully surrounded as this thing bursts out of the ground.
Some damage there.
Halved because it's not magical, but 6 damage nonetheless.
Yeah, second attack.
Definitely gonna hit.
Cool. And then
Half damage on that too. Another 4.
and then do its mandible attack.
That one just hits.
Oh, cool.
Very nice damage. Another 9. 19 total damage, bringing the creature down to a grievously wounded state. He's bleeding.
So, and he leaves a big hole in the ground.
He's like on top of that hole right now, but yes.
Kyrus kind of takes a step. Oop, no, I'm not trying to draw. I'm trying to move my token. Kyrus takes a step forward, wants to do something, and realizes that fire doesn't do shit, and he's got nothing. Nothing else. Because I don't know how to build a character. So he's going to...
My teacher always said we like flashback to just like a moment in like Netherese school. A teacher just like, you have to practice more than fire magic, Kyrus. I know you have an affinity for it, but it's not enough on its own. And you're just like, oh, yes, firebolt. Seems to work.
Never failed.
I don't want to get within melee range, and I don't think that resistance will do anything. I don't want to gust it, so that'll be my turn. And and then Echo will fly forth and give the help action to Cash because he couldn't see anybody else, and just fly back the rest of his
Okay,
movement. And that'll
advantage
be
to
my turn.
Cash. You got it, Cash. You have advantage on your next action. Avarice.
Cool.
Can't even really see what the hell is going on at this point. You guys are like fully surrounded. She knows it's immune to fire. It looks pretty badly wounded though. She's actually gonna keep her spell slots. I think, does her Staff of Frost actually give her a basic attack here? Cone of Cold, Ice Storm. That's all AoE. She's gonna keep her stuff. Spell slot usage right now is pretty tight.
Yeah.
She just from in there just she's gonna give Kyrus the help action in this case. She's just gonna say, it's not just you. I mean, I mostly firebolt too. I'm gonna get out of the way though. Radagast.
I'm gonna frostbite him again.
A ranged 60-foot frostbite, ice chilling down on a con save. Let's see. Very high con saves from this creature. 25.
And then
Resist
the
the
wolf
cold.
will fucking eat him. At super advantage.
Normal roll against this strength save. He criticals again.
Well, he can take 3 points of damage, or 4, whatever the fuck.
That's like his 7th critical this combat. Yes, indeed, I gotta give him that health back. He does only take half that.
I guess you could say he has the luck of the devil.
Now, do I want to stay here, or do I want to leave?
This is no step back. I won't crit an 8th time.
He might. I'm just gonna hang out, I think. I hope the guys kill him before he gets a turn.
Alright, Cash.
All right.
You see Radagast getting torn into by a devil. Ivar holding his ground, but the wolf, already kind of entering this combat badly injured. In general, a lot of people around there looking pretty bad off. The devil looking grievously wounded.
Like, don't worry, I'll save you guys.
Rushing forward, I will say you get a clear shot there. 26 to hit. Easy hit.
And this is magical damage, might I add.
It is indeed 17. Almost finishes him off in one shot. As he swings forward towards Radagast, the arrow hits right in and he roars out, "Arrgh!"
All right, come on, baby, come on.
That hits.
Oh, is that enough? Yes.
12 damage. As he goes to strike forward again, flames filling his hands. An arrow sticks in, following the previous. Cash, how do you want to do this?
So I guess as he's lunging after Radagast, I shoot him right in the shoulder so that he kind of loses that momentum with his arm, and then followed up by just shooting him right through the eye.
Big thumbs up.
You see, in a burst of black flame bursting out in the room, the creature disappears, returning back to the hells. And an echoing voice fills the room. I see. Amusing. So then,
God?
all of you challenge me. We'll see who has the favor. The voice clearing as the smoke clears away. A heavy presence of a very strong fiend, Ivar, as the divine sense kind of still glittering as the battle only took but a moment. Whoever just spoke was a lot stronger than that devil you just fought. Combat comes to an end. Smoke clears. Umberhulk, still alert as it senses quite a few people beyond the wall, and alludes you all to a small secret doorway.
Kyrus would turn to Avarice and ask her, a devil here,
Did you hear that?
Is this one of the devils of Stygia? Would this be one of the devils under the control of Levistus?
I don't know who that was, but it wasn't Levistus. Not his voice. He had a more elegant tongue. I'm not really sure who that was.
Oh, this is good. Yes, now we have to deal with more than one very powerful devil. Yes, good day. Everyone, be aware. I believe Umber Hulk is sensing some creatures behind some sort of doorway to your east. Be careful.
Okay.
The Ember Hulk is just standing there, pointing with like a zombie-like hand towards this
Well, that
spot right
was,
here.
that was fucking
Saloon,
weird.
just barely catching your breath up against the wall, a large hole in the ground where the Umberhulk went under. Only 8 health left after that fight. You're also grievously wounded. Blood-soaked clothes, flames kind of charred quite a few edges and feathers.
I look at everyone and I say, everyone come close. We go and take a nap over here in this corner. It's going to be fine.
What?
What?
What are we doing?
The bird
Before
wants to
we-
sit in the corner.
Oh.
Before
Onion and I will
they
keep
go,
watch.
before they go off, can I deface whatever the hell the priest was doing in here?
You can ask them to wait or aid you in it.
You have 10 minutes.
Okay. Can we destroy it in 10 minutes?
Just
I'm
jump circle
sorry,
with Ivar
11.
smashing rocks.
Yeah, so as you go into the room, you can see what look like tablets coated in infernal energy. You know this because you saw them with the divine sense, but as you look at them now, just black stone tablets, chiseled into them infernal runes.
Yeah, man, I learned not to touch things
Do you
if I
speak
don't understand it.
infernal by any chance?
I do not.
If you were to ask Kyrus, he would tell you that he does speak.
Okay. Kyrus, you speak the language of other creatures such as devils, yes?
Yes, of course I do. You do know tieflings such as myself, our heritage is... yes, I do speak Infernal.
I imagine probably you and Avarice probably speak to each other in infernal more often than common, because she would default to that as well. But that's up to you.
Would you take a look at these plates? They seem to be scribbled upon by that devil.
Yes, it is Infernal. Let me see what it says, and Kyrus will start reading them.
It reveals the devil you heard speak a manifesto, a devil's manifesto in which Clondorn, this priest, had revealed that Asmodeus was deceiving the Duergar in disguise as Deep Dura and using them to further his own interests. It's quite a bit to read through, but you spend the 10 minutes going through it, and that's what it seems to be. Like, basically, instead of writing a book, he chiseled hundreds of tablets.
Cool. Has Asmodeus been known as Asmodeus for like the last 2,000 years?
Let me pull back up the Netherese Pantheon, because that's a good question. What would you know?
Because he's not in that pantheon.
Yeah, so that shows like all the good gods, right? I don't know if it has. Let me look up Asmodeus and just double check for you if you would know, because that's actually a great point.
There's like Jurgol.
Yeah, I think so, because like even One-E, he's in there, so I'm gonna say absolutely. I'm gonna say he's been there the whole time. I have to
Okay.
double check on some timeline, but I see that he was even in there for One-E, so let's just say yeah.
Okay. This is it is complicated, but if any of you know Asmodeus, this seems to be like they were trying to trick Durgar. Devil things.
So the Archfiend is somehow involved in these going-ons here.
It would appear so. Yes. Yes.
I see.
Great. Wow, we
Well,
really do be just kind of collecting gods around here.
Also,
huh?
and I forgot to mention this, the only thing the devil left behind was that hat. You see a hat of disguise fall to the ground.
Joe fucking head.
anybody want his ugly priest hat?
No, my horns are much too pretty to be wearing a hat over them.
Sure, I'll take a hat.
Um,
Nobody wants it.
yeah, I think if I disguise myself, I'm still only going to be 3 feet tall, so it doesn't do me much good.
Ivar will throw the hat to whomever wishes to claim it. And then I guess it's nap time.
So I worked it out.
Yeah.
I will ritually cast Lehman's tiny hut over here.
Okay.
So the dire wolf and the burrowy thing he can't fit in, but everyone else can.
Yeah,
What?
well, the Umber Hulk is gonna keep.
Yeah, the Umber
Cars.
Hulk can't fit because he's large. Direwolf can't fit because he's large. But the Quaggoth Spore Servant can fit, as well as Onion and Miss Fluff. And there's just enough space and enough people slots for all of us.
You all
Outstanding.
hug into
Cool.
a small corner, get very close and personal here, get to know each other for a minute. The wolf guarding the entry, the Umber Hulk hiding in a hidey hole.
And Echo staying out there, keeping an eye on everything.
Miss-
And Kyrus will, of course. Why do I have to sit next to this Quaggoth? Have you smelled this thing, really?
Mistfluff pops out of the bag. Mostly charred
Think
bag,
it'd be
but the
like,
inside Mistfluff seems safe.
I think if you like cook a fire, it starts smelling like roasted mushrooms.
10 minutes of
Or with,
ritually
like,
casting
flesh taking
Liamon's
over.
tiny hut. As they finish searching the room, they get over to Saloon and a bubble forms. As long as Saloon stays in here, you guys have an hour of resting. What are you trying to do? Radagast?
Short rest, right?
No, Radagast
What?
had said something. I think I missed it.
Oh, I was just talking shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before we short rest, I need everyone
Right.
to roll me a d20, and the average has to be above 10.
Who's not gonna carry their weight? Never
No,
mind.
we're
It's-
good. We're good. We're good. We're good. You guys rolled high enough that will leave things as is. Right now, you sense in the other room, the Umber Hulk over this time gives you a sense of what's going on, and you kind of understand that it seems like one person is not moving. Other people are moving up to them and attacking them. It seems like they're being tortured.
Okay.
He also senses, and he'll kind of like, maybe like even go a little bit out of it here and sense some of the room. He senses a lot of guards in these back rooms, right? So like this area seems heavily guarded. There's some patrols going around, but you guys hide and not much issue. But he definitely senses some Duergar in that back area, and these ones seem to be still in that room after the hour. You guys can take a short rest. It's now 2 p.m.
I only have 1 hit dice left.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
Really?
completely out of hit
What the
dice.
fuck happened to you, man?
it's been a lot.
I had 7.
It's the third session of combat.
Been a fucking day, yo.
And I did
That's rough
not
out here.
regain. I didn't regain anything except 4 hit points.
Hey, man, I feel that. I guess I could. How many sorcery points? I got 2 sorcery points left. I can't fucking do shit with that.
Oh,
I could get a
one level.
first level spell back, guys. Yay.
I got
Yeah,
2
we-
level 2s back.
I only have 1 level
Um,
3 slot left.
I got 2 3s, a 4, and then 2 1s.
But
around
it's
with.
okay. I have my laser rifle. I forgot about that. I should have shot that devil with the laser rifle.
Ah, yeah. You should have fucked up Satan with technology.
Yeah, because
Would we know that it's radiant damage?
Kyra's
are, aren't
last
they?
session. Yeah, Kyra's last session was one-shotting Duergar with that thing. He thinks that it's like a magical staff of instant disintegration.
You
Oh, okay.
you did
Powerful.
see the type of damage it did. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I missed, like, it didn't like insta kill one guy, and I missed one shot, but like Kyrus is convinced that laser rifle
Yeah,
is like the greatest weapon ever.
Hmm.
DM, before the short rest, could I have used my channel divinity to harness divine power?
What does that mean?
It's to
spell slot
regain
back.
a spell slot. Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Is that a short rest refresh? Yeah, it is.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, you can
Outstanding.
absorb your channeled magic, and your deity restores a bit of magic to you for the day.
You like super benefit from short rest, then.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
It can only
regain
happen.
it.
What is it? I have up to 2 times per long rest to do it.
Yeah, I don't think that we've used that today anyway. So
Awesome. Well, I should regain it after the short rest. So what I'm saying is I wanted to do it, use the channel divinity, and then get my channel divinity back after the short rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
just usually
do
mark
that.
it off.
Right on. All right, thanks guys. Appreciate it. I regain it 1 level 2 slot.
Do you have any potions left? Or did you
I
burn
have
through all those?
I have 1 potion of healing.
Cool. Is that the only one we have?
Are you still missing some hit points?
No, I'm just asking so I know how fucked we are right now.
Yes, I am.
Pretty
I have a
fucked.
potion of cold resistance, but no potions of healing.
Doesn't help us.
Yep.
I mean, Avers still has like half her spell slots. She hasn't used 4 and 5 ones much. Other than that, she's pretty much out. So she's only going to be firebolting unless it's important.
like that's
Most
where
of you are
everyone's
pretty
at.
much out of most of your low-level stuff as well. Kyrus is pretty spent.
Oh,
It
speak
is
for
okay.
yourselves. I've got a ton of spell slots.
Yeah,
I have
whatever, guy.
I have a great staff of radiant damage here and a Humber Oak that does what I
What if
tell it
we-
to do.
What if we
Yeah.
go back to that tower and make another one of the Magi and come back?
It's not there anymore.
All right, it fucking broke then, innit?
It did.
Sad.
Kyrus doesn't even know why the staff disappeared.
I don't think we ever figured that out. It just kind
No,
of
no,
that shit
it's-
didn't actually work.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine you probably all think that guy's just dead.
Yeah, and
That was
Kyrus
the
is,
assumption I had. Everybody just assuming he's fucking dead, but
yeah,
he's
and
out there.
Kyrus is like, somebody took my staff of the Magi. Like, he woke up and it was gone. It's like,
But look, because the $20,000 diamond's also gone. So I think we
Yeah,
could have put
somebody
that-
fucking up and stole all your shit or it just disappeared. But so an hour passes. You all take that short rest, and as you come to, after a bit of talking, is there anything you all want to discuss, or where do you head to?
Saloon, how are those burns looking? You still pretty hurt?
This whole place hurts. I don't like
Okay.
this place.
So how hurt are we talking?
Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, it's like a 9.
Okay.
I'm 9 out of 10.
All right
she's
then.
fine. She's in better shape than I am right now.
Let's see. Bloop. I'm gonna take out a bottle of owlbear spit and pour some of it onto some dirt in my hand, and rub it all together, and
I
then
like
apply
the-
it to the burned sections of your body.
I like
And,
the idea that it's an empty bottle and you hold it up to Onion and you'll spit in it.
there's you.
Yeah,
So
drink that.
Saloon, you receive 9 hit points. Hey Kyrus, you want some healing? You know?
No,
Sure.
not at all. None of that Albert spit on me. I'm fine. Wait
What?
until I'm actually really hurt. Yeah.
If you
no.
die, I can pick you up.
Yeah, Albert, I love Alberts. They are great creatures, but very bad breath.
Okay, and as you're saying that, I'm holding the vial, collecting more drool.
Am I supposed to see half of the party's like health bars?
They just have it shown,
Oh, it's like
Yeah.
a personal thing you can.
hovered by
Mhm.
anybody. Top right where it says token, yeah, you can change all those settings. You go to resources.
Okay. Okay.
All right, are we ready to go?
Yeah, let's go kill a Duragar King or Duragar Chieftain, whatever the fuck.
Tiny hut fading away. Some of you feeling much better.
Lizard's here, still here. Which way are we going now? You said like there's guys in the room or something.
You know of a secret doorway and a main doorway.
There are guards or something behind this double door. There is a secret door to the south, I believe. I don't know. I cannot talk to this big hulking thing. It just points at things and grunts.
Hmm.
You know, I ask it, where are bad guys? And it points. Are there any passages? It points. That's all it says.
I don't think we're gonna be able to fit the wolf and the Hulk through that. Well, I guess you could tunnel through it actually.
10-foot wide creature tokens. They can squeeze through 5-foot areas.
Never mind. God says we can do it.
Just half movement. You see ahead of you. Let me see if I can find this here. 2 set of double doors frame a small short corridor. Bolted on the walls are dozens of black boxes, each measuring about 8 feet tall and 1 foot wide that give off a low hum throughout the whole hallway.
It's a secret tunnel?
Yep.
Spooky.
Down the walls, there's like these black strips.
Is there any way to tell what that is?
You can roll an intelligence, I guess.
Okay.
You have no idea.
So-
One anyway.
On this secret door, there's black strips that run down it. that are humming?
Down the corridor, the set of double doors frame a short corridor. Bolted on the walls are dozens of black boxes, each one measuring 8 feet tall, so from the ground to 8 feet up. 1 foot wide, plastered on the wall, these black boxes. They give off a low hum.
Very ominous.
Tiny
I
black
it is
boxes
in-
down the wall, like, not this big, but both
What if
sides
I
of the
just
wall.
send the wolf first?
Can I check
what
for
happens.
traps?
You can also roll an intelligence check.
I will investigate this.
I'm guidance-ing myself.
You can guidance it. 21. It is certainly a trap, Saloon. Not a very good one since it sits there humming at you. But you believe these are more of a mechanical trap. Electric conduits connecting one to another. Enough electricity humming that you can hear it. You think that any creature that goes between would connect them.
Yo, is this just a microwave hallway? From
It's a
fucking
microwave
Metal Gear?
hallway.
So, I turn around, I look at the party, and I go, "Who's got thieves' tools?"
What the fuck?
You don't see a keyhole or anything of the sort.
I can't disable them from here?
Let me check. Where is this?
Still
no,
a dream,
you cannot.
Snake eater.
If I had to guess, this is escape tunnel, and we are on the wrong side of escape tunnel.
So, hear me out.
Uh-huh.
If your wolf runs through it,
Uh-huh.
he'll be fine.
No,
It'll be fine.
No. I will.
I think that's true, but
the change in tone, just hear me out. He'll be fine.
I will make a tunnel under the ground, and then we will go through tunnel. Yes.
But
Yeah,
if
that
the
makes
wolf
a lot
goes
more
through-
that's a much better idea than your ideas.
Yeah, no offense, Saloon.
There's just like one childhood story of wolves going through lightning that she's fully on the idea that it's immune.
I was down for it too. I mean, he's not long for this road regardless.
Exactly.
He looks very sad.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry you were born this way, but you're lint. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm fucking crying.
Your pocket lint, I'm afraid. Your life
Pocket
expectancy is a day.
Edward. Nobody?
Who's Edward? What?
But yeah, Kyrus would get the Umber Hulk to go down into that hole that he already started and tunnel. Like I'd give it the command, tunnel to the other room, and maybe tunnel to here. Or is that too meta that I'm putting us in this room?
To tunnel you into which room?
Into this little cubby hole.
Yeah, no, I mean he knows there's a hollow spot, but that one's not big enough. He could go to the bigger. I think if anything, he'd probably bring you to the room behind it, further on.
Is there
So
a
over
door at
here?
the end of this, by the way?
Yeah,
Is that why
yeah.
we can't see through that?
Huh?
Is there a door at the other end of this hallway?
There is.
Is that why
yeah.
we can't see through it? Okay.
Yeah, he'd tunnel to the.
Yeah, he'll
to the
he'll
far
dig a
right.
big tunnel.
Hey
all the
guys,
way
I have
through.
another idea while he does that. What if I just open the other side?
You want to walk between
No, I got magic. I got the magic hands.
Oh, magic hands. Oh.
Yeah, I got magic hands.
You do not think a mage hand is strong enough to open most doors. And
Never mind. I don't
that's
think a
almost
magic hand
always
is
my
that
rule.
powerful.
Stone doors, Duragar stonework, they're not
Saloon just turned into a woman.
15
I'm
feet.
looking for the right one. I have like 4.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Don't worry
did
about
you
Never mind.
set up tokens?
I don't have it as dynamic. I
Oh,
just
okay,
switch
okay.
back and forth. I
Alright,
don't
guys.
remember how to do dynamic.
Do you all follow through this tunnel then?
Kairos would, yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Sure.
that's the plan. Since my mage hand is weak.
You guys go crawling through a secret tunnel. Just gonna drag you
Secret
across.
tunnel.
Avar, are you going as well?
Well, a lot of weird shit we just passed by. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Don't worry about it.
Come on, pup. Come on. There he is.
Duragar crawls through. Let me see what you guys crawl into.
Another trap room.
Another trap. You all immediately die. No, the guest quarters. You guys find your
Oh.
bedrooms. 2 beds stand against the south wall of this room. One of them is a yeti hide draped across it. At the foot of the end of the bed are 2 stone chests next to 5 sealed copper kegs.
Oh, well, this is lovely. I mean, except for the hole in the floor. But
Also,
I'd
did
take
anyone
that.
want this hat of disguise?
I said I'd take it if nobody wanted it.
Alright, sorry, let me put that on your
Still hold
inventory
on to
before we
for now,
forget
I
about
guess.
it. There you go, hat of disguise.
Do you need to? Is this just a thing? You don't need to attune to this fucking thing.
I don't know. No, it's attunement.
Simple. Fuck.
Could he have attuned while we were doing our rest earlier?
Yeah.
Cool.
But I think
You're
he
about to
already-
be the world's tallest Duragar.
He already has
Yeah, I know.
3, though. You'd have to change it.
Well, I could just
so-
get rid of. I mean, one of them is useless.
Okay.
Fucking it's a plus the wand of the war mage or the staff. I mean, they both.
Or
do
the
same
staff.
thing.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. But no, yeah, you see a
Does it
bed,
change
you
your
see
style?
two chests, you see 5 sacks, or 5 kegs, copper kegs. And the room is heated and glowing with a stone brazier.
Disguise self doesn't change your height, right? You're just stuck.
Within like a foot.
Wow.
But you actually
will not
believe that
even bother.
it's some of the shadow ale, the Underdark ale that Grandolpha Musgart had upstairs. The mushroom ale. Dark Lake Stout, that's what it's called. Dark Lake Stout. Both of the chests also seem empty. You think this is her room. Like her guest chamber.
There's nothing in here but alcohol. Huh?
Yeah, but it's a nice bedroom you could have 10-minute rested in or 1 hour rested in and gotten some alcohol.
Well, it was nice. There's a big fucking hole in it now, so it's not very nice anymore.
Yeah, now like right in the center of the room, just like between the 2 beds, a huge hole in the ground.
That's the toilet. For ease of access.
Is there anything on the other side of this door?
Is there anything on the other side of the door? A hallway.
Nice.
All right, well, better than nothing.
Yeah,
Man,
you
come
shove
on,
the door
everybody.
open.
Walk through.
It curves around down a hall. To the north, you hear a bunch of dwarves like kind of talking and walking about. It sounds like there's mostly guards up there. And to the south, as you all kind of step out and just peer around the corner and listen, you hear what sounds like a dwarf being tortured through the other door. On the south.
Guys, maybe we should try to avoid alerting the guys to the north before we deal with the ones to the south.
You say, I'll break your other leg too, you little bastard. Who's trying to overthrow me?
Oh, that's the guy.
Oh,
So-
Sunblight? Is that the guy we're talking
Probably.
about?
I know you're
Okay.
trying to start a
They're yelling
union.
in Dwarvish.
Yeah, they're yelling in Dwarvish.
Yeah, that's him right there.
You won't
He's in
start a union under my
He's
nose.
yelling about the union. He doesn't want there to be a union. He doesn't agree with workers'
Tell me
rights.
which dwarves are on your side, and
He's
I'll
also
only break both your
torturing,
legs.
One of our guys, I think. Maybe.
Okay, we should probably get in there then.
Was it one of my sons that paid you off?
He doesn't know his sons are dead. Doesn't seem to know that.
Would the people to the north notice if we just kind of quickly walked across the hallway?
You would have to stealth. Yeah.
All right, then I will do that.
Yeah, if you
Oh, we're
guys
not
want,
very
you can
good.
try to
We're not
burst
very
into
good,
this room
but-
with a stealth here. The previous rooms, a lot of noise in the forge, the heavy machinery blocking a lot of you walking around. But if you wish to head forward stealthfully, everybody can roll a stealth check.
Why the fuck not?
I don't know how to be quiet as a bear.
Yeah.
That's the going rate for this party. Yep, that's about right.
We'll keep it to just PCs. I don't want to get really super convoluted in like 8 extra rolls.
Nick,
I
it
just
doesn't matter. We rolled 2 natural ones.
I
Just tell them that they know we're here. Come on.
I'm
Come on.
just saying I'm not going to roll all the NPCs. I don't need all the extra stuff. Just I still want to get the average because you still have high stuff. It's an average roll here. 20 plus 10 plus 6 plus 5 plus 1.
Plus
Plus
4.
4.
Yeah.
45 divided by 5. 9.
Yep. That's about right.
Well,
Well,
Passive
they're
perception of
on the
11,
list.
but I'm going to roll for them because there's a possibility that they don't hear you. 9. Meets it,
that's
beats
crazy.
it. They hear you. He says, huh?
That's crazy.
Hold on. Quit breaking his knees for a minute. What was that? Do you know you've...
There's like a fucking stick somewhere in here for some reason. Someone steps on it, it just echoes through the hallway.
You know you've made a good bit of noise. You hear them in the room. I don't hear anything. I'll go check it out. He says, wait. That wasn't one of our guards. You hear them enlarge. And we'll go into initiative.
There it is. No combat encounter. Oh my god.
No combat encounter. My bad. There we go. Get you all on here.
Natural 1 again.
Where's Saloon's token?
Doesn't
There.
There she is.
doesn't
I'm
Saloon
the
have
bear.
doesn't Saloon have Vigilant Blessing or something?
Yeah.
What's that do, Saloon?
Advantage on initiative.
Did you give yourself advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you're good.
A lot of 1s and a lot of 20s this game.
Boop, 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 boom. Looks like we got everybody. Let's get these 4 guys. Let's go ahead and I will give you guys a moment to prepare. You have like 1 action while you hear them enlarging. If there's
You wanna
anything
do
anybody
these guys
wanted to
too
take
up
an
here?
action
I
for.
can literally see one of them. Right here.
can I just ready an attack?
Yeah, you can ready an attack.
Yeah,
Sweet.
already in attack with a javelin.
I'm going to save us a little bit of pain, and I'm only rolling 1 Duragar in for the Duragar guards. Just so we don't have
Oh.
18 initiatives.
How many? I'm sorry, what?
18.
That was just a random number, but let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, half of these guys are on your side, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh, okay.
And they know we're here.
You'll
I'm
see,
assuming they're well aware.
they at this point have become aware. You'll see that some of the guards push open these double doors and they say, "Best of luck, we're striking! Everyone's striking, out to the front, we're marching today."
The
And they'll all just
Union.
start to run. Half of the Duergar leaving the fight. All these charmed ones, I'm going to scoot forward. You see the other double door burst
up,
open.
brothers.
There's not that many. We can roll them in. This one is the tortured one. I'm going to take him out. Let me see if I can find him.
You deserve workman's comp. Don't let them tell you otherwise.
He's this, yeah.
He's restrained. And we're going to put him exhausted too. He's fucked up. And these two guys also burst out of this side chamber. Those doors swing open. So, roll all these NPCs in. There we go.
Oh, there they are.
There they are. We come to the second half of tonight's session with a very large combat. The final combat of this dungeon. Lord
Spoiler.
Sunblight Zardarok enlarges in the other room with two of his mind masters at his side, torturing the Duergar, trying to foil your plot before it happens, but it's already happening. We'll come into this combat in just a moment. Let's take a break. 10-15 minutes. When we come back.
Cool.
Mm,
Cool.
cool.
Be right back.
also corrupted and basically is now an NPC, and that
You'll deal with them later.
that corrupted NPC's boy toy now. So yeah.
There you go.
Have you seen the TikToks for the fantasy airlines?
No.
I have not. No.
Is that like
Well, there was
Horizon
this.
or T-Mobile or whatever the fuck?
It goes through like all the different rules for like different races and shit like that. And one guy was like, "Oh yeah, I wanna make a trip," and the guy was like, "Okay, how many people are going?" He's like, "Oh, me and 5 people." He's like, "Okay, you know, not to sound racist, but like, what's the other races in your party? You know, so we can set up all your tickets and stuff like that." It was a Warforged, a Grung, a Succubi, an Incubi, and something else.
Well, that's a
And
terrorist attack waiting to happen.
so quite literally, they were like, so who's this? You know, the Grung has to sit by himself because if you touch him, they get poisoned, and you know
Yeah.
all these other rules. The Warforged, if he agrees to power down, he just goes into the under storage, and
Very
it's
armored
fine. He
shit.
doesn't cost. Yeah, he doesn't cost a ticket. The succubi and the incubi aren't allowed to have blankets on their lap because even though no one could see it, we know what you're doing. And it's
Jesus.
just like shit like that. And he was like, "Oh yeah, the succubi is my girlfriend." And he's like, "Okay, you know, just warning you, that could get you kicked off the flight. No blankets, blah blah blah." And then he's like, "Okay, so tell me about the incubi. Where's he gonna sit?" And he goes, "Oh, he's gonna sit next to me as well. He's my boyfriend."
Well,
He goes, "Can I sit in the middle?"
with that, we come back to a much less fun setting. An icy cold stone brick room, a hallway. Down the alley, you hear people shouting, "To arms! To arms!" in Dwarvish, waking up the different guards. You get into combat here, top of the round. Saloon. Right now, you just hear shouting. The north and down the south here. You're pretty sure that you heard kind of like them. Excuse me, I'm burping. Excuse me, Jesus.
They're coming from down here too.
You heard them preparing in that room, like they were talking. They were like, "Did you hear that? Get ready, lads."
Hold on.
What happened? Went all the way back.
I'm not really in a square.
Yeah, there's no squares on the map. Don't worry about it. Just wherever you want to go.
Yeah, just go move wherever. Movement is irrelevant.
Yeah, you know, I'm a little loose with it. I turn the grid off relatively 30 feet if you're like, you know, a little bit away from the corner, but you want to look around the corner.
I'm gonna
It's
go
not a big
here
deal.
and try to stealth from the ones in the bottom room with my super stealthy bear stealth of a natural 1, and ready an attack for when they come around the corner.
Okay. Kyrus.
Kyrus is going to order the Umber Hulk to begin tunneling into that other room and to wait to attack until we engage. So I guess I'll have him tunnel. Yeah, he'll dash, but he won't break through, but he'll go to that spot. Or maybe, I don't know, right here is fine.
Yeah.
But he'll still be underground.
Okay.
Echo will fly out, give Cash advantage, and retreat. And I will move up to here, pull out my laser rifle, and ready in action to shoot any bad guy I see. And that'll be my turn.
You.
Okay, so you also readied an action, yes?
Yeah, with the laser rifle, if I see a bad guy, I'll take a shot.
Duragar. We will dash down to this hall here. You hear them preparing on the north. One shouts out, and the others respond. Oops, did I just delete him somehow? The fuck? Enlarge.
Another heart attack, huh?
He's gonna get big actually and just run. He's gonna run down the alley.
Lose
30
many
feet.
Duragar that way.
Oops, I passed the mine mask. Back up. And ready in action. Duragar. Do you have to prepare anything? Oh yeah, I guess it'll just, instead of ready in action, he will reduce himself. He gains +5 to his AC. Getting tiny.
Haven't seen them do that yet.
They have enlarge, he has reduce. Why won't it let me make him small? Token appearance. We're just gonna make it 0.2. Doop 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 doop. Shrinks down. That's too small. 0.4. You did have one tiny Duragar on the boat, his son. This Duragar runs out, also enlarges. A lot of big Duragar come marching down. Cash.
Okay. Did the Duragar over here? Did they like shut the door behind them?
Those are good guys. They're leaving. They're out of the fight.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. In that case, I will pull out one of my pine cones, but this one looks a little more spiky than usual. And I'm just gonna kind of toss it down the hall. And whoops, did not mean to place that there. But I'm gonna cast Spike Growth. I'm gonna put it right. Yeah, I'll put it right here.
Okay. Nothing until they actually have to move through it, yes?
Yep. If they're just standing there, they should be fine.
You got it.
And yeah, then Onion is going to just, I guess, continue dodging.
The hammers. Will burst the door open. Hammers ready. Seeing nothing, they're gonna run into that spike growth. Which means... so that's 5, 10, this would be 15, 20... I'll do him about 20, 10 feet into it that he starts to feel it. They'll roll me 4d4.
1, 2, 4.
They take 9 damage from this. They're gonna stop. Not a lot they can do there. They're gonna stop where they're at after taking that bit of damage. They will both take the dodge action. As they're just kind of like jumping at their feet trying to get out of the spikes. Go for it, take the dog out. Duragar in the top. He's gonna get to the door here. He will also enlarge. Why would I ever close that out? Sunblight, enlarged and ready, hearing you guys coming. I'm gonna say he Gonna step back here. Ready and action.
Did he move through the spike growth?
No, not that guy.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Wasn't his turn. I'll let you know. Let me see. Yeah, that's about it. Ivar.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use the spell slot I just got and cast Armor of Agathis at 2nd level. So I have now 10 temp. Cast it at 2nd level. And then bonus action. There's not much I can do at the moment. I'm just gonna end my turn there and keep preparing.
Alright, 10 temp HP. Protective force field forms around you. The Sturgar did not see the spike growth, but 30 feet, and then he enlarges. That's all he's got this turn. Avarice. Why does everything look so tense? Something going on. He's gonna step forward. Does not have a lot ready. Don't think I want to waste anything on that. So she'll get a readied action as well for a firebolt. This Mind Master will also reduce. Sneak over here and ready an action. Or no, that is an action, right? No, it's a bonus action. So then they both have readied actions. Okay. This one. Let's get into this hallway with 20 feet. This one did see that spike growth get cast. He was right there at the end of the hallway. He's going to go invisible. This one will also go invisible. Get to there. And this one will enlarge. Save myself some time here and put enlarge and invisible down here on my bottom bar. Although I don't want to get rid of readied action because I use that all the time too. There we go. Enlarge. Radagast. You are muted, by the way.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot that guy with a ray of frost. It probably miss.
It misses by 1, unfortunately. The ray of frost
Carriage.
blasting down the hallway.
And then I'm gonna have the wolf post up in the hallway, body blocking everything else.
Wolf steps up, growling at the Duragar.
Prepare to die.
Saloon, as you get to the doorway, through it you hear muffled complaints from somebody as the other Duragar stand in the corner, and you hear Zardrok just say, "Shut your mouth or I'll fucking kill you." They're ready behind the door. What do you do? Is she here yet?
She might not be back from.
Dude, she's probably still taking the dog out. Yes, she is. We'll come back to it. Iris.
Kyrus, hearing all that commotion to the north, looks over at Avarice, gives her a grin. Well, it is time to try once more, yes? And he'll pop out here, 15 feet. Look down the hall, raise his hand, and begin casting Fireball. And I do believe this spell does go around corners, so.
It does.
Surely this time. Surely.
Yeah.
Go ahead and place that measured template.
I think that does the most. That's not bad. Not bad.
32.
I'll take that.
A lot of ones, a lot of sixes. Pretty average. Does that get rid of the spikes?
Do the spikes take damage? I don't think they do.
Or are they considered flammable?
Yeah, this
Their
isn't Baldur's Gate.
concentration. Okay. Only one success from a Duragar. Top to bottom, we'll do the third one, which means this guy back here will succeed. Everyone else is taking 32 damage. That pretty much clears the
Alright.
hallway. This guy takes half. You hear even invisible Duragar. Huge explosion fill the hall. Some of them in the back. Is anyone alive out there? Not much of an answer.
Gotta make sure I got them all.
Yep, just the one
Uh,
half health back here. And
I
one
think,
that was out of it.
Saloon is back.
Saloon, as you come back, Pyrus will finish your turn and then we'll go back to Saloon.
Yeah, Kyrus is going to go back to cover over here. Echo the owl is going to fly up, give the help action to Cash,
Sweet.
and then back around the corner. And the Umber Hulk is still going to follow the orders, which was to pop out and attack when there was some fighting in this room. There hasn't been, so he's just going to stay underground. That'll be my turn.
He's got a ready to action to pop out then.
Yep.
We go back to Saloon's turn first. Saloon, in that room you hear, and maybe that will change, Kyrus, because this would have happened first, potentially. Saloon, you hear, as you see Kyrus backing you up, the wolf charging up there, you hear up ahead a muffled Duragar, and the other one's, "Shut the hell up or I'll kill you." Interrogators pushing away and getting ready for a fight in the room.
In this room?
Yes, yes.
Can I cast spells in hybrid form?
Don't see why not.
Cool. I'm gonna pop out.
You just kind of grow claws.
That's what I figured.
I bet, like, probably a little bit more difficult to cast spells, perhaps. Do you push the door open?
Yeah.
As you push the door open, readied actions do go off. The door shoves open. They see a bear, bird, creature. Zardarok is going to go ahead and Eldritch Blast. Another critical hit.
Fuck.
I've had so many crits tonight. A 17 misses, I believe. No, maybe not. Does a
No.
17 hit?
Yes.
Okay, then. 3d10 plus 8 damage. 4 and 4. 16 total damage, Saloon, as 2 bolts hit you as soon as the door opens.
I don't have to make this con save yet. Because that would have technically been before my
Yeah,
spell went off.
don't worry about that. The Mind Masters also take their action. Actually, that's melee. What is the range on this? Oh, shoot, you know what? They're melee. We're gonna say that this one is at the door on this side. But this guy, we're gonna say that he does this action. You mean intelligence saving throw. The 2 blasts hit. $18.
That's really good for me.
You're immune to this effect now, as he tries to weave his way into your mind. You quickly shake that off before you see a dagger come stab out from the other door. The one on your right will make a poison dagger attack. Oh, that lingered on the crit. It teased it for a second. 7 is gonna miss, and that is good. These things hurt. He pulls the dagger away. Ah! Missing from his tiny form. All their reactions used. Oops, I just took his off. Go ahead and cast that spell. It was a fairy fire. If that's still
Yeah.
what you want to do.
Pop. Where's my book? Targeting them all doesn't do it?
Oh no, I have to roll. I don't have it set up on this one.
Oh. Zardarok passes. And then I guess the dude would get an attack of opportunity as I skedaddle my ass back.
As you see in the doorway, Zardarok in his enlarged form. This is if you kind of fought him in the forge, but either way, pretty cool art.
Oh wait, he doesn't get his attack of opportunity.
No,
'Cause
they already
they
reacted.
readied
You're good.
Something. So I gotta move to my 30.
And instead of readying an action, the Umbra Hulk can burst through.
Yeah, he'll come out and do his action. And he'll just come right up, see this little Duragar, and yeah, so claws. And he's fairy fired, right?
Let me just double check something here.
Not that one.
+5 to its AC. I'm just going to put the shield effect on them because it's not giving them that +5.
Mm-hmm.
They both have a +5 from being tiny. But yes, he is. Sorry, what was the question?
This guy here, he's fairy fired, right?
No,
No.
it couldn't
Uh,
reach him.
I
It's
think
just
yeah, 20 feet. Yeah,
these
so it's
three.
just those three. So only the guy in the middle is actually a good guy, but he's fairy fired.
Yeah.
Okay. So that'll be a normal attack.
That'll hit.
Ooh, I hope a 25 hits.
Yeah, easily. 10 damage.
16 probably misses.
16 misses because of the tiny condition.
All right, and the mandible.
That hits. Very nice.
All right.
2 solid hits on
That's it.
him.
Cool.
And what did Kairos do? Oh, you already did your turn.
Yeah, it's the fireball. And
Yes. Ignore me.
Killed.
Explosion in the room killed most of them. Made my life a lot easier on initiative.
Kairos would have like ducked back under cover, looked at Avarice, and said, that one was much better. Thank you for advice about being cold. Worked very well."
2 stab attacks into the Umber Hulk. 2 hits.
Yeah.
The Umber Hulk takes piercing and psychic damage here.
Yeah, no resistances.
Or I'm sorry, he's reduced to only 1. And then, yeah, so I'm going to reverse that. The psychic stays the same, but the piercing goes down to 1. Which means he gets 3 health back. Because I applied 5. Oops, I messed that up big time. Gave him 11. He was at 42. He should be 45. There we go.
Yep.
Fixed it. Okay. Stabs him a few times. That is this guy's turn. Cash.
Sweet. I'll rush up here. Whoops. Sorry, Onion's supposed to come with me. And I'm going to attack Mr. Sunblight here. With advantage, I believe, right? Because he's still fairy fired.
Sunblight is not fairy fired, and he has cover.
But I
Okay,
did give you the help action.
Yeah, that was my second question. So at least I have 1 advantage. Well, Onion does not have a longbow, so it will not let me attack. There we go.
Gonna
Yeah, that's
miss,
pretty bad for
unfortunately.
advantage. All right, normal attack, go. Does that one hit?
Oh, not with cover.
Dang it. Okay, guys. Well, good luck with this. I'm just gonna take a few steps back.
Fortunately not. Both arrows kind of bouncing in the doorway. Durgar in the back line here sees all of his friends die. He pokes out. Oh no. The devastation. What have you done?
Just give up.
He's gonna chuck a javelin.
All right.
Disadvantage at the dire wolf. He hits.
He does.
Take this, you beast!
Oh my god! That's a lot of damage.
Additional d4 from enlarge, and it's 2d6, not the 1d6. So 3 less than that, 11 damage.
He lives. He will make it to the 24-hour mark and then die.
This guy is going to just pop into the corridor for cover.
And the Sunblight blast him right now.
Zauderock. He doesn't want to get off attacked by that thing. He doesn't know what the hell. Umber Hulk bursting in here. He's gonna go invisible.
Coward.
Enlarge is not concentration, right? Let's see. Nope. Alright. He will be enlarged and invisible.
It says if he turns enlarge, it breaks it. That's kind of weird. He uses his enlarge or his concentration is broken, as if concentrating on his spell.
Oh, okay, it is concentration. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Alright, he would know that then. No concentrating on that. We're just gonna blast this creature.
Oh, the Umber Hulk.
Hmm.
The mushrooms.
Do 2 Eldritch Blasts. Another critical from a boss here.
Wow.
It's very high numbers.
17 damage into it.
I'll inflict here.
Can't get around it without getting op attacked though, so he's staying here. Ivar.
Okay, DM question. As far as these holes that this creature is leaving, are we able to utilize them as player characters?
Yep.
Okay, so myself and the Spore Servant could jump in this hole and come out over here, right?
Yep. That's the idea. Umber Hulk has dug a bunch of holes.
Okay.
They're big holes too, plenty of room.
Spore Servant has 40 feet of movement if he dashes. So he shall dash and get somewhere. I don't know where.
Like right under the Umber Hulk. Yeah.
Right. Perfect. And I think Ivar is also going to follow suit with that. That's 25. And then could I just
Yeah, so when you are measuring stuff out, if you're holding control and you left click, you can actually do like that. And see 60 would get you right up to here.
Yeah, it's not
or
working for
up
me.
to here. And then if
So
you hit
hold
space,
control.
it would actually move you.
Hold
Click.
controls.
Yep.
Okay.
And then if you hit
So
space,
that's-
it'll move you at the end. 50 feet to get out of the tunnel. Then you could go somewhere like 10 feet into the room.
Could I get up to Zardock?
Zauderock is 65 feet away, unfortunately. You can get up to this Mine Master in this square.
Okay, I'll do that. Think that worked?
Yeah, so
don't know.
you can't get into the corner square either. That's 65 too, but you can get here.
Okay. Perfect. All right. That was my action. Is Zardock within 10 feet of me?
He is.
Okay. Give me a second to read this feature really quick. Bonus action. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. How do I click it in this character sheet? Since I'm not on Beyond. Racial features. I am going to Necrotic Shroud. In Celestial Revelation. So, shadowy wings sprout from Ivar's back, and the crown appears atop of his head again in a different form. But I need a charisma saving throw from everybody, every enemy within 10 feet.
Yeah, that one in the corner is 15. So these two.
Well, what isn't Zardock within 10 feet?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, so him,
This
and the Mind Master.
Well, the guy in the middle is tied up.
That's okay. I still need
not
it from
an
him.
enemy, really.
I still want one from him.
You got it.
They fail.
There you go. They all fail.
Okay, and I think everyone's speed is reduced to 0 and take 3 psychic damage if starting their turn in the aura. That will be Ivar's turn.
Well, that's really cool. Have their speed reduced to 0 and take 3 psychic damage if they start their turn in your aura. Interesting. Once you frighten something, they can't run away until they break out of that. You frighten them frozen.
Outstanding. So I'm going to stay in my little angel form, and that'll be my turn.
5, 30... I don't think that she'd be able to get around the corner and blast a cone this turn without dashing. So I think she gets to the corner and can take cover for now. And just not attack yet. She's going to step around the corner a second and cone. She pulls out her staff and she's ready to cone. Technically a dash this turn, though. This Mind Master, as you step into the room, Ivar, he's going to first try his Mind Mastery on you. Give me an intelligence saving throw. Starts to chant.
Okay. Saving throw, intelligence. And it's normal.
Nice bonus.
Good
Do you have a
old
+5 to
fucking
this right now?
auras.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a nice +6 total. Very good. He tries to control your mind, but it doesn't work. Frustrated, he runs up to behind you. He's gonna stab out with his dagger.
Look out.
This will have a +2 from flanking, but it will miss. Sturgar, way back here. Oh, the devastation. Gonna make a
Aries
wisdom
had that.
save. That's a natural 1. I'm joining the Union.
Good choice.
He leaves the fight. We'll duplicate one of these
benefits.
ones. He hops over the wall and says, "Boys, I'm in. You say free healthcare?"
Well,
Radagast.
that's 20 feet. And I'm going to throw a slow in there. I don't know what the actual distance of this room is, but I'm going to assume I can get all of them.
10-foot squares, right? So
And oh yeah, this is the whole room.
All of
Alright.
them.
Make them will saves.
Of your choice here.
Yeah. I don't care about the other
Yeah,
two.
I mean
but
he's fully restrained, slowed or not, he can't do
I
anything.
don't know. They are all slow.
3 failures.
Then
I don't
I
think he has anything against that.
will wait until you find out.
Oh, you're good.
Alright, then I will step back.
Oops, I put it on the NPC. Put it on this
And
guy.
then the wolf will do something.
Jump in the spikes, jump in the spikes.
I could. It's not long for this world.
30 feet. 40 feet
You
gets to
get-
the door there, yeah.
Is that close enough to hit?
It's close enough to bite Zardarok.
Alright.
He'd be corner to corner there, yeah.
Well, he didn't want to actually do it, so I'm just gonna.
That's fine.
Get him! Eat him! Nobody's in range of him, right? Nah. So just regular.
Just a straight roll here.
Sure, that's a 2.
Gonna miss, unfortunately.
Alright.
Not around the door just yet, but chomping and running. Saloon, top around 3. Concentration on the fairy fire. Most of the dwarves to the north taken care of. Most of.
Yes, Earth Elemental, I wish I could have you back as well. Stop opening.
He's fucking dead hard, so I forget what happened to that, to be honest.
Oh, he gone. He gone.
He did. Sad.
Spiritual weapon. That is gonna hit. 22 smashes out at Zardarok. First thing to damage him here. 8 damage. Oh! Smacked across the face.
And now he gets told.
First, he says, "You little bastard!"
But slowly.
Give me a dexterity save. Oh, he can't react.
Ho!
can't react.
We thought.
That's good shit.
Think twice about that.
Man. That's a spell too, so you'd have to roll anyway.
13.
Hacha!
You know, it's
Ooh.
not a spell for him technically. It is a feature
Is it not?
that he got from the
Fancy.
devil.
Doesn't matter.
Oh,
Max
that's
damage.
max
Toll the
damage,
dead.
oh,
That is
boy.
pretty goddamn good. Double 12.
Fireball right there. Look at that.
24 necrotic damage.
Fireball cantrip right there.
I'm so
Kyrus.
sorry, Kyrus.
Oh man, that's amazing. Yeah, the Ember Hulk is just gonna keep trying to kill this little guy in front of him with his 2 claw attacks.
-2 to his AC now.
Yeah, and I think I get a +2 for having Ivar there.
Yep.
So he's almost back to what he normally had.
That's gonna hit.
Do that.
Oops, I applied double because it moved. But 12 damage, 22 hits, 9 damage. Very nice. 21 damage.
Okay. And then the mandible. Oh yeah.
Easy hits. Good rolls. $31 total damage. He's still alive, but you take him pretty much out of here.
Yeah, he's the Umber Hulk is just, the arms are swinging wildly. He bites down with his mandibles. He's like almost like enraged or something from having taken all that damage. the same thing with the owl. Echo's going to pop out, come around the corner, give the help action to Cash, and stay there. Kairos is going to pop around the corner, lift up his laser rifle, point it down the corridor, and ready an action to shoot at anything that pops out into his field of vision to the north. And that'll
Turn
be
the
my turn.
corner and point the gun.
Yeah, his staff of radiant disintegration.
You could flip it to a crossbow, but I guess you could call it a staff.
2 stabs. Gonna stab out. One more time.
One stab.
One stab, he's
He's-
slowed.
Yes, sir.
One stab.
And frightened, so disadvantage. Nice.
Disadvantage at.
Let's just shut down the boss fight real quick.
It's, difficult one. It's good to do it well.
Yeah.
He's gonna miss. Does he make a save at the end of his round, or is it just concentration on
Yeah,
slow?
at the end of his turn, he can make the save again.
Is it wisdom?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Nope.
Cash.
Sweet, sweet. Don't worry, I'm coming. Dang it, the wolf is in the way again.
Oh, sorry. I think
Just
he has to make
fucking
a
go under
second.
him.
He has to make a second save as well for Ivar's wisdom save too. Yes.
I think it's till the end of my next turn.
Oh, it's just a temporary one. Okay.
Just
Alright.
go into his square, Cash. He's large. You're small.
Alright, I'll just kind of like step underneath the wolf.
I think it did
raised-
take
I don't think
3
either-
psychic damage though.
Oh, I'll apply that. I don't think either Cash or. Oh no, Cash is small. Onion's not. Yeah, you can go in there.
Plus, I'm a halfling, and I can share spaces with people, or I can move
That's
through
right.
spaces, whichever the one of
He,
the
oh,
two.
he took 3 when he started his turn here, huh?
Yes.
Oh, he died.
Oh. None of it mattered.
Just being
Got him.
next to Ivar, he said, and just died.
Gotta watch out for them heart attacks, man. They kill more Duragar and dwarfs than you would expect.
Very nice.
Weird that it's happened multiple times.
Longbow attacks, shooting out from underneath the direwolf. 27 absolutely hits, 11 damage, and you favored foe him. That will drop concentration on whatever you have concentration on. Spike growth, that's fine.
Yep. That drops spike growth.
It served its purpose.
Favored foe, and concentration comes up, spike growth goes down.
Yeah, that spike growth was great. It clustered them all up.
Yeah, when you went up to fireball, I was like, yes, yes.
Alright, 3 more damage from that favored foe.
Oh, is this guy fairy fired, by the way?
He sure is.
He is. You had advantage if you want to crit
Let's
fish
go.
those.
Let me just see if I get that crit. I
You
do
can,
not.
You can crit fish the first one. Oh no, it already rolled it.
Or I already rolled advantage because
Okay.
of Echo.
Damage for the second hit.
All right, come on, baby. Let's kill him.
You might. Nope.
I doubt it.
8 more damage. He's, he looks injured. Been hit a couple times.
Alright, cool, cool.
Shows
In
them
that
as them.
case, I will retreat.
Oh, were you shooting Zardarok?
Yes.
No, I'm attacking this little guy right
Oh.
here.
Oh, my bad. Let me apply the healing. Thought you were shooting Zardarok for some reason.
Oh yeah, sorry. Well, I had him targeted.
You did. I'm gonna apply all that to that little guy. 8 damage.
Plus 3 plus 11.
3 damage. 11 damage. Favored foe on that guy. And not on Zardarok.
Suck it, Duragar! As I run away heroically.
Go get him with your -4 short sword. Go kick his
This
ass.
Duragar. You fucking coward! Pops out of the hallway.
Bang. Oh no. Yeah.
The laser rifle shoots off.
Disintegration mode.
Only you'd be cowardice enough not to stand up to.
That's another
Blasted
fireball.
down the
Another
hall.
fireball. Look at that.
Brains splatter out.
Kyrus is just like grinning like a kid on Christmas morning.
You said that thing was broken.
You see like a crossbow just like twing up into the ceiling. Zardarok's turn.
He takes 3 psychic damage.
That kills him.
He still can't move either.
He's going to... What's he have to roll to cast a spell?
Just a 1d20. He has to roll at 11 or higher. It'll go off on his next turn if you want to use his action for it.
You see his hands held up. He says, "Oh, no, you don't. Ah, ah." Can't get the spell off yet.
He's powering up.
Man, slow is severe. He makes a wisdom save.
Yeah. Yes. 15.
Not good rolls
That's
when he
fine.
needed them. Ivar,
He had those 20s for damage, but
you see him go to
survival,
start
not that
casting a
much.
spell at you, but he's struggling from the magic that seems to have slowed his words. He's
Does,
slurring
whatever
and
he was doing had a
talking
casting
slowly.
time on it? Yes?
It does.
Okay, just making sure.
Okay. Good to go. I'm gonna send the Quackoff Spore Servant over. I don't know. Yeah, this should be fine. Can the wolf still attack here, or where can I put this thing at?
What's that?
You got like that spot.
The spore servant? There's just this
Yes.
There's just a tiny guy behind you. He's
that
tiny.
spot.
Okay.
Tiny means you could
Well-
even stand on him, so it doesn't matter.
Right, and I just want the wolf to be able to attack, the Spore Servant to be able to attack, and Ivar is probably gonna move down. So
Yeah, I mean,
that's what I'm trying to find out.
wherever
Yeah,
you
you
want,
can
wherever
still-
you want to put him.
Okay, awesome. Spore Servant will go here and start to attack this Zardock creature.
Standing
Let's see.
slightly over the tiny mind master, he's like, wah, wah, wah. But then you go for Zardock.
Multi attack. That is a natural one,
Nice.
so that doesn't hit. Here's the second hit. That's a
Nice.
3. That doesn't hit. Yeah, Spore Servant didn't do much. But
Well, yeah,
Ivar is
he's
gonna
happy
step.
here.
Go ahead.
He's just talking shit.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Ignore him.
Ivar is going to do this. I want to. I'm gonna use bonus action. To use my last spell slot on Thunderous Smite.
Okay.
So bring it up in.
Yeah, you're just concentrating on it, yes?
Yeah, on and it'll go away on the first hit.
You got it. Thunderous Smite ready with a bonus action.
Let's see. Gotta find it. Okay, there it is. I am not concentrating on anything.
Oh, it's because I put it on you. Go ahead and just... Yeah, you can cast it if you'd like.
Okay, great. Cast that. I'll do that. And then I'm going to go ahead and make attacks with Tanamir. Here's the first one. It's going to be normal. Do I get a +2 to that?
Yes.
Awesome. I'll roll damage for that.
Either way it hits.
Yeah, that's going to hit. And also I'm going to roll damage for Thunder Smite. So let's see, that's 26. No, wait, how much damage is that? 26. Yeah, 26 damage. And I need a 16 DC strength saving throw from him.
Shoved up against the wall. He takes another 12 damage and falls prone.
Awesome. So that was my first attack. So I get another one. Let's see. Attack again. That should be an advantage.
Double fives. That's still gonna hit.
14. Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
That
Normal.
slow dropping that AC.
And the +2 for flank, yeah.
14. Another 14 damage.
Very nice.
And it is now the end of my turn. So I don't think he's
Yeah, the fear
frightened
falls
anymore.
off. Okay.
Yeah. And that will be my turn. Thank you.
Well, Avarice was gonna cone a cold that corner, but now it is full of people. So I think she will.
Oh, one more thing. While I'm still necrotically transformed, but I think there's an additional damage there too.
Check for me, and then let me know.
Oh, the 3 psychic, yeah, the 3 psychic.
At the end or something? Check what it says, let me know.
While transformed, once on each of your turn, you can deal a extra 3 necrotic damage to a target when you deal damage to it with an attack or spell. So 3 necrotic to him.
Alright. Let me first cast a magic missile. She's gonna upcast it. The 4th level magic missile out. A bunch of bolts. 18 total damage. He then takes a 3 additional necrotic. No resistance to that. Takes the 3. She's gonna take that corner again and keep hidden. Mind Master. He's gonna chase after you. Get over there, Master! Ah! Stab out just one time. +2, it still misses though. Ha! Swings up, tries to hit you. Unfortunately, too slow. Radagast.
I just want to be able to see the guy. Can I see him from right here? Relatively well.
Definitely not relatively well.
I
It's
just need
pretty
to see a
sharp
little bit.
corners.
Yeah, I'll move up. It's
But
fine.
you can, like, see him a little bit. You see, like, an arm and an
better.
elbow.
I just need to be able to see if he's doing something. That's what I'm trying.
Yeah, he still has cover, but not full cover.
Yeah, that's fine. And then I'm going to... What the fuck do I even have? I'm gonna take up after Avarice and Magic Missile, but first level.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it on all 3 at the little guy. Actually, no, I'm gonna do all 3 at the big guy.
All 3 at the boss.
Boop. Boop. Boop.
3, 4, and 3 damage, not bad.
And then the
total.
puppers will finish him and rip out his throat very violently.
An advantage
extra
melee
violence.
attacks. He steps forward and starts to rip. Trying to get Zardarok's throat. A 20 hits. 10 damage.
Damn it! Alright.
Zardarok looks grievously wounded. Top
think
of
he was
round
scared.
4, Saloon.
Peekaboo.
Spiritual weapon is a melee attack. It has advantage. That hits. But you can crit fish if you want.
Oh, so close.
Almost. So
So
close.
far. So far.
7 damage though.
Yeet.
He looks real bad. Toll the dead
Will
on
he
him.
get his spell off? Who knows? Probably not.
Fuck!
That is,
Another natural
Wait,
20.
No, we don't
Yeah,
want that.
I thought that was her crit.
This is,
too.
Yeah,
I'm not dying yet. Kyrus.
You won't go
Uh,
quietly to the night.
The Ember Hulk. This guy that's tied up. Is he tied to anything, or is he just
Yeah, a
tied up?
chair. He looks like he's been like punched a bunch of times. He's tied to a chair. He's muffled.
The Ember Hulk will just kind of roughly push him aside to the south.
The chair just kind of tips over. Ah!
And he'll get up here and he'll look at this tiny little thing and try and squash him like a bug.
Definitely hits them. Max damage too. Starts to rend him from behind as he's trying to hop up and swing at Ivar. 22 hits. Almost max damage, another 12.
And then he'll lean down and try and eat him.
Two
Oh
Not
my
just
God.
bite him, but he'll
claw
try and
attacks,
eat him.
grabbing in with both hands. The mandibles come in. He has advantage, but he gets a crit anyway. This guy is fairy fired. Roll critical damage. That damage. The Umber Hulk swallows him whole.
And lets
30.
out a
Hell yeah.
lets out a roar of some kind, even though he's a spore-covered dead Umber Hulk.
Wouldn't he expand back up after you eat him?
You see the Umber Hulk's stomach just like bulge up.
Yeah, wouldn't it just pop him?
So that'll be the Umber Hulk. Kyrus doesn't know if there's any more to the north, so he's gonna just hold his laser rifle and hold an action to shoot at anything that pops out there. And Echo's gonna do the same thing. He has an affinity for cash now, so
Okay.
he's gonna go and give the help action to
Cash. Got
Cash. Yeah.
Yeah, Echo's my homie. What can I say?
Cash, Echo
These
comes
animals love
flying
me.
over, giving you advantage here.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do my longbow attack with advantage on the only remaining person, so Sunblight. And I will tack on favored foe to that as
The
well.
one thing, he is prone.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
It's gonna be
prone.
a straight roll.
Dang it. Okay. My other
Still
one was an
hits.
8. What's 8 plus? Okay,
It still hits
that's fine.
with your modifier there, but does steal your advantage away. 14 damage. Cash. Zardarok looks up. He says, "I just about to finish a spell." How do you want to do this?
So I'll come up riding on Onion, kind of jump off his back, run along the dire wolf's back, do a cool flip through the air, and as he's about to finish that spell, I've got 2 arrows knocked, and I just fire them both at once, straight through his eyeballs.
Both shooting out, his eyes pierced. Collapses to the ground.
And so falls Sunblight. He tried to say something, but died.
You all just hear a deep
Yeah.
voice once again. This isn't over.
Who the
Fades
fuck
away.
is that? Hello?
Combat comes to an end.
Hello?
The hallway goes quiet.
Who is that guy?
That was a voice that we all heard, Nick.
Yes, once again ringing through the hallway as Zardarok falls.
And by now, my transformation should be over. So Ivar transforms back to himself.
And Kyrus never saw you transform.
In the other room the whole time.
He's done that before, hasn't he?
No, that was the first time using it.
Very cool use of it. Very cool.
Thank you.
Well, random voices aside, I think that went pretty well.
You killed him then, yes? That was
Hey.
why Asmodeus said it was not over?
Was that who that was?
I do believe so. The black tablets we found before. Some deal between Zadarak here and Asmodeus.
So Satan wants to do something.
Yeah.
The back
Rob-
doors shoving open. You hear Avarice shout out, "I found the treasury."
Oh, good.
Is there
is this
anything
guy
on
okay?
Zardock himself?
You take a look on Zardock. Let me just see. You see he was busy torturing Nephrin, one of the potential assassins plotting against him in his own ranks.
Oh yeah, we should free that guy. I forgot about him.
He wore spiky black gauntlets and a jagged black crown made of that same desecrated shardling.
Excuse me.
I think other than that, not a lot.
It's a cursed ass crown.
Yeah, I'll take a swipe at it with Tanamir. Just like cut it off his head.
Out of curiosity, what was he trying to cast?
Old person.
Oh, that's way less cool than I was hoping it was gonna be.
He didn't have that much.
Really?
Yeah, spell wise, he didn't have that much.
I was surprised
Yeah,
he didn't have like counterspell or anything.
No, he had hold
Considering
person, suggestion, and
he's a
eldritch
warlock.
blast. He had a little bit of magic from the devil, but for the most part, he's just a Duragur. Durgar.
Fucking dead Durgar now.
Hellish Rebuke was his best thing, but you guys taking his reaction away, that was big. Hellish
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
Rebuke,
lie, I was just gonna counterspell him if he survived.
Hellish Rebuke wasn't. It's not a spell for him, but it's a crazy amount of damage. Like it's legitimately not a spell for him. It's a reaction. It's
just a really broken hellish rebuke.
yeah. It's not a spell. It's under his actions. He has spells, then he has actions.
But that's slow. And then the fear
Yeah.
was,
Right,
yeah, that robbed them of,
that fight down completely.
yeah.
But
yeah.
you don't see a lot on him, to be quite honest, worth your time. Other than all shardling items, which are corrupted. There's a small closet to the south filled with whips, mallets, barbed scourges, spiked chains, branding irons, hooks, thumb screws, pliers and shears, a bunch of torture devices, and a large treasury to the northeast.
I wish we had fought him in the forge room. I feel like that would have been a lot cooler of a fight.
Yeah, it's a big, cool fight, but either way, this was it would be, adding him to that fight would have made it kind of deadly.
Well, that's what it should have been, right?
Yeah.
More or less.
I'm going to pull out some of my owlbear spit and some dirt and a few random like plants and stuff and seeds and kind of mash them all together and then start spreading that around all the wounds on this guy's body. Be like, don't worry, I'll get you fixed up there, bud.
He says,
We're
welcome to the
healing Durgar now? I thought they were
He's getting
terrorists.
tortured.
Not the
I said we were here to
kill.
kill the ones that were terrorists.
Isn't he a
Just-
terrorist?
"Oh,
I mean,
I was
he was getting
involved in the
tortured.
coup.
See,
He's in the union.
yeah, he's
Name's
part of the union.
name's Nephilim. They were trying to get me to speak, but I didn't say a word."
Nice to meet you, Nephrin. And I'll cut his like binds loose so he's no longer tied up.
"I'm a girl."
Oh, okay.
Well, we had no way of knowing that.
"You can't tell. My name, Nephilim.
No,
My
the DM
beard?
told us nothing about you.
You don't see my beard?"
I mean, in most cultures, a beard is considered masculine. So
You think it's
sorry,
like
it was an
I
honest
think it's like
mistake.
with dogs, or like the male beard is softer, but the female beard is it's like a little bit thicker.
"My armor and weapons are on the floor there. Could you get me it?"
Yeah,
Yes.
sure. I'll just start handing her all of her stuff.
Thank you.
And
I appreciate your
all your
help.
friends are down the hallway to the left if you wanted to go meet up with them.
I appreciate it.
No, no problem.
Now the question is, did any of those Duergar that were part of the Union get eaten by any of those lizards?
Sounds like a problem that they had to deal with.
I mean, there were a lot of dead bodies. I would assume the lizards are pretty full as is.
In this room,
True.
Sounds like a them problem.
you see first 2 featureless stone pillars supporting a vaulted ceiling in an unlit chamber. East of the pillars, the Duergars that were encased in those exoskeleton construct gears are dead on the floor, a fireball scorching both of them hiding in the hall. You see a stone lever jetting out of the wall, and you see an iron portcullis on the far end.
Well, if I was a betting man, which I am, I would say this room is probably trapped.
Do you guys want me to check it out?
Yeah.
Right.
We could have Umber Hulk create tunnel underneath and pop up on the other side if you want.
I can also
Yeah.
get somebody over there and back once. And then I completely tapped.
Would I notice any traps immediately in this room?
No, you think they were walking around in there.
Okay. Well, seems pretty safe to me, guys.
As you walk up
it-
towards the iron portcullis, you do notice that embedded on the north wall next to it is a 1-foot square shardling plaque with an oversized hand-shaped indentation on its face. Handprint scanner.
I go back and I cut one of their
Yeah, let's
hands
go
off.
get the fucking guy.
You go over to Zardarok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see it's not his hand, but his gauntlet that fits into the large indentation.
I think we were dragging the whole body anyway.
That's fine.
I was just gonna cut the hand off.
No, that's not as funny though.
Does it look like there's any traps beyond just this door?
Well, as the gauntlet pushes into it, you see the iron portcullis will raise. You see an unlit room containing 4 alcoves on the north wall, 4 alcoves on the south wall. Inside of each, behind other iron portcullises, are iron chests.
Little bird, Saloon, question for you. Just curiosity. Why did you cut off hand to remove his gauntlet? Why not just remove gauntlet?
Why drag the whole body over?
Onion eats the hand.
You're misunderstanding.
But let me use simpler language, yes? He is wearing a glove. Why not remove glove instead of chopping off hand with glove on hand? But you know what? Don't worry about it. You did very good. Good job.
This
Yes.
easier.
I'm
I don't
sure
think that's
it was.
true, but
How else is Onion supposed to get a snack?
gotta like get through the
Exactly.
bone and the fucking meat, and then you gotta
So
find the right
is
angle.
there like a did all the iron like bars and stuff in front of these chests raise up as well?
I don't think so. Let me check. The bars of the iron portcullis that block their entrance. No, there are iron portcullises on each of these.
Okay. Do we see a way to open them as well, or is it just like a key that's
Raises
required?
and lowers all portcullises. Never mind, never mind. It raised it. It raised them all.
Kind
the
of makes
chest-
you wonder why they even have the other ones.
The chests are, yeah, right. The chests are accessible, however, well, because if you broke one gate, you then have to lockpick and lockpick and lockpick.
I see.
But the chests are accessible, however, they seem to each have different little padlocks with dwarvish runes that seem to be numeral codes, 1 through 9.
Okay.
Oh, I remember this.
Oh yeah, didn't we have like a note with a bunch of numbers on it?
I don't know. Do you?
We
I don't
did
know.
have
Yeah.
a
Yeah, from
series
that
of
little
codes,
place downstairs.
I got
and
it.
Oh no, the dwarvish numbers are gone.
Yep,
Let
but I
me.
got it.
That's
Somebody
fine.
erased my fucking my paper.
Let me give you that again.
Guess I should be in there if I'm fucking reading this paper.
You indeed found the passcodes to each of the chests.
136 252.
Can I divine sense in this room for any kind of influence since they were messing with Asmodeus and devils?
Absolutely. First of all, Zardark's gauntlet and the plaque, startling, give off a sense as well of desecrated ground. Divine sense. Let's see. Is it gonna read into chests? I don't know if it will go through stuff. Let me see. It doesn't go through things, so only that you can see.
Maybe save it till we pop them all open.
So within that, just the gauntlet and the wall panel, you can't see into any of the chests yet. So even if there was stuff inside of there, you wouldn't know.
Okay, I can just do it again if you open the chest. I can do it like 6 times or something per long rest.
No. Yeah, we can just do it again, get them all open, then not really have to worry about it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right, first one. It says here 136 or 25. There's like 8 different possibilities. Just do I don't know 136 first. Let's go down the list.
Should we check for traps?
Oh yeah, do that.
Yeah. Okay. I'll.
One moment, please.
All right.
All right then. Could I check for traps while he's doing whatever he's doing?
Sure.
I'm just walking out of the room.
Can I help look for traps and give guidance?
Advantage and guidance. Go ahead and roll me an investigation, Cash.
All right. Investigation. Advantage. Oh, whoops. Forgot about the guidance.
Holy
That's-
shit!
Yeah, double
Again,
that 20.
Do I even need it? I'm still rolling it. Oh, that'd have been awesome if it was a 4.
Not
It's
only do
alright,
you see this one,
21.
you see all of them.
You don't think there's any traps immediately as you look around. One of the chests has a little bit, and it's almost hard to tell. It doesn't look like a trap per se. It looks like mold is growing out of it. And that's this far one down here. You do think that mold could be dangerous. Breathe it in. It looks like yellow mold. And on double nat 20s, you know about yellow mold. Yellow mold, in particular, grows in dark places, normally in small 5-foot square patches, and it explodes into a cloud of spores. Poison.
Right, we'll do that one last.
Okay. Everyone, please be careful of the yellow mold one. It might end up exploding and spewing spores everywhere.
Why does everything fucking blow up when we touch it?
But you
Like,
open
there's
the
never
rest
just like an arrow that shoots out. There's always a fucking explosion.
without issue. In the first chest, you find it contains fire lichen liquor. It contains a
Excuse me?
dozen stoppered gourds, each containing a pint of fiercely hot liquor made from fire lichen, which grows in the Underdark. Each gourd can be sold to a tavern keeper or into one of the 10 towns for 10 gold each. There's 12 of them, or 120 gold worth of liquor. You unlock
Wow.
the second one. Doop, doop, doop. It holds a gold mask shaped in the visage of a drow, lying on a bed of 350 gold coins.
Ooh.
The third, you guys should be able to loot these with the diamond item on the right. think the only person who I might not have given permission to is Ivar, because he came in after. If I change that
Diamond?
right now.
Yeah, I don't see any.
Yeah, I think everybody else can loot them.
I can take the
Ivar, if you
mask.
want something, I'll just drag it on.
Okay.
Let me know. Chest 3. It contains a silver chalice shaped like the likeness of a spider and inlaid with 8 obsidian eyes.
Spooky.
Shiny.
Fancy cup.
That's about 250 gold. Loon.
That's not
The
gonna
fourth-
get sold because it's shiny.
Yeah, that's fine. The 4th contains a bundled up gray spider silk robe hewn with dark mantle eyes. Wrapped inside is a wand of web.
Well, it's
Nice.
Fancy.
The 5th chest. As you transfer over to the other side, a folded pawafwi,
Waffly.
or a cloak of
Fold.
elven kind.
That'll
Draped
help us with the stealth we're bad at.
a dark spider silk cloak made by the drow. Chest 6. An amber headdress set with 3 large purple pearls worth 2,500 gold each. Or no, worth
Ow.
2,500 gold.
Damn, isn't that the fucking weather control device is worth right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, how does this party like split boss loot?
I think it usually just goes
Probably
based
just
on
gonna say,
who
yeah,
needs
probably
it
just
and
gonna-
who it makes the most sense to go towards.
As you say split loot, Aver says, oh, well, I don't want this. As the final chest opens, not the final chest, the second to final chest, a 2-foot tall statue of a demogorgon that weighs about 50 pounds as she holds it up.
What the fuck?
I need charisma
worth
saving throws from everyone in the room.
If you're within 10 feet of me, you get a +5.
Yeah,
Hell
Oh,
no, I'm not,
shit.
apparently.
Cash, Saloon. I'll give everybody a +5. I'll say you're all together.
sweet.
That gives me a +11. I'm a inspiration that.
DC
I'm also
14.
gonna-
Save.
I'm also gonna inspiration. Wait, what was it a plus?
DC 14. You have a +5.
If I just put
All right, I'll just take that.
okay, now if I just put 5 in situational bonus, it'll
Yep.
add 5 automatically, right? All right,
Yep.
cool.
Don't worry about the pets.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want. I
That's
mean,
fine.
Onion can roll on this. Your call.
Yeah, yeah, you know, if Onion fails, Onion fails.
Kinda just want to see what happens if we fail. Here, man, the wolf will fail for you.
Onion fails. Wolf fails. Radagast gets the +5.
That's right.
Saloon.
Yeah,
Re-rolled.
31.
Okay.
30.
Onion and the wolf need a D100.
Yeah, all right.
D100.
24.
D100 usually doesn't mean good.
Yeah, it could be a lot of things, man. It could be a
The
$20
dire
billion
wolf
gemstone again.
just falls on the ground unconscious. Or not unconscious, incapacitated. And just starts crying.
Oh,
Just scream
know-
crying.
guys, he knows his time's almost up.
Says, I'm not even real. I'm pocketless.
Oh no! Oh no! He's become sentient.
Onion begins babbling and is incapable of speaking or spellcasting.
Oh, darn.
Okay.
So Onion's just like.
What the hell?
We haven't really seen a
The-
difference.
The animals seem very against this item. Avers just kind of looks at it like, really just gives me the heebie-jeebies. Something about it. Well, I'm going to
appears
put it
be
away.
an affront- It seems to be an affront to nature.
Just shoves it back in the
Maybe.
chest.
Maybe we destroy that one.
backs away as she says, Cash, you want to do the honors of the final chest?
Yeah, maybe let's grab
Hold
everything
on.
else just in case we got to get out of here pretty fast.
Okay.
And you said it was poison?
Yeah, it might be toxic.
Everybody just remember,
I
I'm
hand
taking
you a
the.
green potion.
What does it do?
It's acid resistance.
Oh, okay. I don't know if that'll help with this situation.
Just so everybody knows, I'm gonna take the 350 gold pieces just to hold on to for now.
Yeah,
That-
I need to buy some equipment if it's cool with y'all. So if I could take the headdress, that'd be cool. But if not, I have no problem splitting that.
I think we're just gonna sell all this off and then split it that way, right?
Yeah,
No.
we can
Whatever. 'Cause
sell
most of
whatever
this is
you
just,
want
like,
to sell
random
in
shit,
town,
right?
and if you want to
Yeah.
do an even
Are-
split of sold items, that sounds good.
I have a new
Are we
drinking
keeping
cup.
track of how much gold we pulled out of these chests so we can divide it?
I just took 350, and I think that was the only one with gold in it.
I think that's the
No, that-
only one with gold in it, right?
There were like 2 or 3 of them that had gold in it.
No, I think the rest of them are worth gold. They have gold values.
Oh,
2,500 for the headdress. 750 for the gold mask.
And we're leaving the statue, right? Nobody wants to take this weird fucking thing.
Nobody seems to want the statue.
We could put it in the bar for extra fuckery.
It's heavy, I
There
think.
is
Is
Continue to add to the chaos.
final chest if you wish to open it.
wait.
I'm leaving the
Okay,
room.
let me use my acid resistance
Hang on,
potion.
everybody,
just in case.
everybody, get out of the room besides Cash, and I'll rescue him if he comes to that.
Hold on, do we have resistance? Do I have resistance? I don't think I have resistance as a spell.
Kyrus has it, doesn't he?
Kyrus,
I mean, like, leave the room.
do you has it? I will give you
I am
guidance.
resistant to fire, cold, and to poison.
You have
Oh
the spell resistance,
no, I'll
don't you?
just bless you.
It does.
Oh,
want
you
me to-
wish to be resistant. Okay, one moment. I will go up to Cash and I will put
Yes.
resistance, and then I will run the fuck out of there.
So
Alright.
is it 2d4 on top of any saves, basically?
A D4 to saves for the next minute, and guidance is for checks
No,
or saves.
I did
or
bless
what,
instead of guidance.
2D4, beautiful.
All right, cool, yeah. All right. Well, I'll crack this puppy open. I'll type in the little special code.
Doop doop doop. You switch the code over. You see inside as the lid opens up. Indeed, things start to spore out of it. You see a skeleton encrusted in yellow mold, a sniffneblin, a deep gnome. Mold releases as soon as the lid opens, and you see embedded in his eye a shiny moonstone. But first, yellow mold. DC 15 con save.
Come on, baby, con save.
I
Click
think we could have just
Uh,
That was a-
2d.
It's not a
D4.
trap, it's just mold
Oh, just a
spores,
thing.
right? Like, yeah.
Oh, I can neutralize poison.
Well, shit.
18. You do save, you are not poisoned. Holding your breath as the spores clear out of the way, you see inside a skeleton. Within its eye, a false eye made of a moonstone. 75
Sweet.
gold.
All right, loot that bad
The
boy.
most dangerous one was the least expensive thing here.
So you all just see me kind of like reach into the chest, put my foot up against the chest, and just start pulling on it really hard and pop out this weird crystal. Then I turn and run.
You take it out of a skeleton of a gnome. You take it out of his eyeball. Like his eye socket.
Yeah, I just don't think they would see the skeleton given the the angle.
Yep.
Well, all right.
Yep.
That went great.
Poor gnome.
With
On a
that,
side note, everybody, I still have the spore thing.
How many of
Jug
those
of
did we
spores.
get? Because I still have one in my inventory.
you did
Oh.
use yours. You had 3,
Yeah.
and I think only 1 was
Okay.
not used.
I got one.
You can delete it out of the inventory if you hadn't.
Okay.
You think what happened if I used it on Sunblight? I think work.
Let's not try.
All right.
There are probably better creatures that we may encounter in future that we could.
Yeah, like that elder dragon. That'd be sick.
Oh, and what if we had an elder dragon, spore dragon?
What if we go find him in round 2 and we turn him into a mushroom guy?
That would be a pretty cool spore dragon, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
That would be pretty sick.
With that, the party has successfully taken down the Shardolin Fortress. The dragon stopped from destroying the 10 towns, now 9 towns, only destroyed Dugan's Hole. Party prepares with the
What
rest
town?
of the
The one that never existed.
just a hole.
Now just a hole. I forgot that. That's
The party prepares to head back, meet with Velen, meet with Captain Imdra, turn in your quests, and prepare for the next chapter in our adventure. We'll pick up on this before you leave. We'll pick up right here, heading out of Sunblight Tower next week. I did update the quest log. You guys can all check that out. We do have some Chapter 2 quests that still haven't been touched. A little bit of info and lore and potential directions with those, so I'm leaving them up there. As well as Chapter 3, Sunblight Tower. Now complete, but we'll talk to Captain Imdra first and let her know to turn that in. And then... Actually, we'll just mark it as complete. Make it easy.
Okay. Before we all leave, do we want to divide the money so we don't forget about it next week?
We'll
We gotta
sell it,
sell shit
and when we
first,
sell it,
yeah.
we'll divide it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
I
broke.
I
We just
put
have
the
to
350
remember.
gold
You
so that we
You
were-
can't buy anything till we're in town anyway, so we'll sell it and we'll do all the shopping when we get to Bryn Shander. If you guys want to consider what you might want to buy, you can take a look at the pricing catalog. But again, probably split between everyone.
Was that the only
Mm.
gold pieces we found? Was the 350? That was it?
yeah.
Of pure
Every-
gold, but then there's all the items.
Yeah.
The
yeah,
items I've Kyrus has got most of those items in his
I
inventory.
also have like a shit ton of them from earlier.
Yep.
Like I have that hookah worth 2 fucking grand.
And I'm gonna say the party kinda... You guys have a wagon, right?
We had
Sleds.
I have a horse.
You have 1, 2... Not wagons, I mean
we have
sleds. You
2
have
sleds.
two
now,
sleds
'cause-
left?
Yeah.
You guys can stack up a bunch of dwarf armor and stuff too if you want. You guys can loot this place, and I'm just gonna say for that, let's just throw 700 gold to everyone.
A piece
Sure.
or
700 gold to everyone, each.
Not gonna
Awesome.
complain about that.
That's gonna be armor, weapons, all the Duragar stuff sold, furniture, whatever you can find in there that's worth money. There's a good chunk of stuff.
okay. No, I'm not so broke.
Not quite as broke as before.
Man.
Adamantine is so worth it.
Did we not pick up that statue because it was heavy?
Do we
And
actually
cursed.
want to
The
take that with
Demogorgon
us?
statue?
No, the other statue. I thought there was one statue that's heavy. It was like 50
Yeah,
pounds or something like
was
that.
The Demogorgon
That was the
statue.
Demogorgon statue.
Is it not worth any money?
It drives you mad.
Probably
Yeah.
not.
I
What
think
if
selling that would be pretty hard.
What if it's in a bag of holding?
What if we make our own challenge? Like
It
with the
doesn't
fucking-
have a price value. I'm sure I'd let you sell it to someone, but it's a 2-foot tall Demogorgon. It's definitely a cool item, but it's also like dangerous. So you'd have
What
to
if we put
find
it in,
somebody like wild that would buy it.
What if we put it in like the closet to our like the Two Silvers Tavern, and then we'll make it like a challenge: 5 gold pieces to attempt to withstand the power of the Demogorgon statue.
You guys, I mean, you guys
That
can
sounds
take it.
like a lawsuit waiting to happen.
You guys can cover
does,
it and
doesn't
take it
it?
with you. You guys have a crazy Demogorgon statue.
We'll make them sign a waiver before they open the door.
If
Just
you
like
go mad, you
the
cannot sue us.
just like the Shardolin, Kyrus would try to explain to Saloon that this is a bad statue. This I would not bring this with us, little bird. This will make people very crazy, do strange things, hurt people. You might even wake up one night and decide to kill me, which I know you don't want to do.
But
And scene ends. Thanks for watching, anybody on stream. We'll see you all later. And for players, stick around for a minute. We'll do favorite moments and then head out.